everything you got. Defense, hit him with that Cosa Nostra. Quan Alexander, this dance, shake both sides. 49er Empire, 49er Empire. This is for the fan base, die hard, set by. Stand up, 4-9 to the heart, baby. Pull on back and get Let's go.
Time again. Fan, what are we going to do after the football season ends? You know, these weeks they've been so intensely fun this year. Each and every week, such an adventure. It's going to be painful, fam. But you know, hey, we'll survive. The offseason could be fun anyway. We don't have a draft to look forward to. We don't have any picks. And we're picking so low in the order that it doesn't matter. These are things that you like having a problem with, don't you? Hey, big shout out to Jason Big Head Whitlock. Go, hey, how about some exercise, Jason, other than your stupid mouth, all right? And Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless. Skip, how the Cowboys going to do this weekend? And D'Angelo Hall, fam. We could take D'Angelo Hall off the list. Did you see that, what he did? Wow. Early morning, he looked right into the camera and said he likes Jimmy. I said, wow, look at you, D'Angelo. Just had to give a little shout out in a Twitter. D'Angelo, game! Recognizing game, bruh. Shout out to you. So there you go. Hey, but fam, we you know what? The injury situation is worrisome, isn't it? You know, actually, the 49ers are amazing in the fact that we've had guys shuttling in and out of that lineup all season long. You know what that means, don't you? It does mean that the 49ers have established a blueprint you can just plug players in. This is the makings of a dynasty. Look what they've done so many years, and I hate using the Patriots for an example all the time. But they have a system. You put people in it. They can shuttle in and out. The system is so foolproof that all you need to do is keep warm bodies in it. They don't have to be Pro Bowlers all the time. They just need to be able to do their job. And it works. I don't know about now, though. We'll see. The 49ers announced that the team has activated Contavious Street from the injury reserve ahead of this Week 15 matchup against the Falcons. And the move comes as DJ Jones, his season came to an end. And people keep asking, is DJ coming back for the playoffs? From what they're saying, I don't think so. That ankle injury is pretty serious. And I just hope it's not on the same order of what we got with Ian Williams. Remember his chop block from the Seahawks? And he was never right after that? So I just hope that's not the case with DJ Jones. A nose tackle has to really, man, they got it rough, but DJ was good. God, he was good. And the 49ers officially placed Jones on injury reserve following a high ankle sprain he suffered this past Sunday, as I mentioned, in that all-out war against the Saints. And, fam, the killing thing is about DJ, he crushed that ankle in the first quarter from what Kyle Shanahan was saying in his presser yesterday. Wow. He kept going, fam. He didn't say anything. He probably tried his best not to limp, but he wanted to stay in the game knowing how much the team needs him. And this is the thing I worry about our players this year, though. They could be severely injured out there. Sherm did it earlier. DJ's done it. I don't know who else. There's been a couple of guys. But these guys are playing like the wounded warriors that they are. They just stay right out there. They don't want anybody to know. They just want to go. Man, that's dedication. So salute to the Niners, fam. The dudes won't stop till they're made to stop. And as I mentioned, Sherm would play this week if they'd probably let him. Sherm said, you know what? I'm all I needed was a couple of hours. I'm good. So they're going to make Sherm sit down this week. No promises next week. They're not going to be able to hold him back probably too much longer. So Sherm will probably be back against the Rams. The 49ers, as I mentioned, opened the practice window for Street this past Wednesday. The team's D-line has been struck hard all season long. In addition to Jones, both Ronald Blair ACL. Demontre Moore, fractured forearm, have already been placed on the IR. They will not be coming back this season. Julian Taylor, with the elbow, is expected to miss just another week. And D Ford, and that hamstring may never be available until the playoffs. Fam, here's the thing. That's why Terrell Suggs is willing to finish. If he's willing to finish the season with the 49ers, I wish they please would talk to him about that. Most people believe that Terrell got released. He was unmotivated with the Cardinals. The Cardinals' complaint was he wasn't doing anything for the last 2 or 3, 4 weeks. I don't know how long it's been since he's been productive. He's second on the team with 5.5 sacks. And can you imagine having not done too much in the last few weeks? He's still second in the team, 5.5 sacks behind Chandler Jones, of course. I just want him in there for a stopgap. Here's the thing, because we don't need to sign Terrell. Terrell, you want a Super Bowl? And Terrell's going to say, hell yeah. I got a half-a-year contract for you, bro. You know what I'm going to do, Terrell? I tell you what, I'm going to give you a full-year contract, but what we're going to do is you can come in next year if you want to. Option up, we'll talk about it. But I need you on my other end, man. And that'd be my conversation with him. No point lying to him, because when D Ford is healthy and ready to go, if I had it my way, he'd check in the Stanford Medical Center right now, get that knee fixed so he can stop, because that has a lot to do with overcompensating for one side. Anytime your body's out of sync like that, you tend to have injuries, and he's doing that week after week after week. He can't string 3 games together. Forget about 2 either. He's going to come up lame as soon as he comes back, no matter when he comes back. He's going to come back during the playoffs. First series, and there goes D Ford. It's a problem. I don't want Nick carrying the full load on this, and some of the other guys I'm getting impatient with too. D Ford, I love you, man, but good God, get in there. I'm watching Eric Armstead make the Pro Bowl, but I just worry about that other edge, and Solomon can't handle it. So we got a problem with that. So that's what I'm saying. The Niners, he's been on reserve since September 1st this year. After that arthroscopic surgery and on his knee, he became eligible to return in Week 8. And Kadavius told reporters Thursday, and this could be a godsend, fam. He's quoted saying, "I feel completely back to normal now." Now we're talking about a man who moves trees for a workout. If this is true, and he's still as strong as he is advertised, he says, like even coming back and practicing during training camp, OTAs, it still felt a little bit limiting. But right now, it's probably the best I've felt since prior to the injury. If that's true, Atlanta. If Street is grizzly in the inside, now you can expect whoever's on the edge, Valawaga, Solomon T, anybody else, now you're going to have to pay attention. That's too much for any team if Kadavius Street is as grizzly as he has been in the past. Alexa DeForest Buckner could set him free. I don't know that he'd be much better than DJ Jones, but he is one monster of a dude. So we'll see what happens with that. Because remember, the reason why that was it Nick Chubb? No, Nick Chubb. Is Nick? Which Chubb? No. Anyway, the Chubb brother did so well back at school. He had this machine in the middle that drew a lot of attention. So we'll see what happens with that. Fam, the 49ers versus Falcons would seem like a break after going through a 3-game murderer's row and coming out very much alive. Oh, proud of my dudes, man. However, Coach Shanahan is ready to film Falcons games, and no doubt about it, fam, they will blow the Niners off the field if they don't bring the A game. That's the bottom line. So this is, I don't want to use the name catch. I'm not going to say it. Atlanta's won their last 3 of 5 games and have beat up the Saints way more convincingly than the 49ers did right there in that same dome. The defense will be challenged, but this will be the only easy game among the final 6 of the season, and it's those easy games that can be, I refuse to say the word. Coach Shannon knows it too. As I mentioned, he told reporters, you want to address it. This is quote Shanahan. You want to address it, but it's been very easy for me. The way these guys have looked on these last 5 weeks, how hard they've played, the coaches that they have, the players that they have, and then when you turn on the tape and you watch how hard they've been going at it, It hasn't been hard at all for me to tell the guys as soon as they saw the tape, they could see that these guys have won 3 of the last 5 games. They beat a very good team in New Orleans. It wasn't a close game. They beat them with ease. Unquote. Beat Carolina last week by a lot. It's not just luck. You turn on the tape and you can see why. Everyone knows the names that they have out there, and the team is playing at a very high level right now. Fam, I do believe the 49ers offense has gotten uncorked now. I don't think there's anybody that can contain them anymore, but I do want the defense to stop. No more shootouts, guys. Please. You guys, it's amazing, though, isn't it, fam? The offense gets on key. I got the feeling Jimmy G's got the receivers he needs. He can trust everybody now. You know, Debo's not dropping the ball anymore. Kendrick Bourne's not dropping the ball anymore. GK never did drop the ball, and Emmanuel Sanders is a Pro Bowler. I think we've got the key now. Mostert is playing out of his mind. If Matty B comes in and adds to that ground game, if Kyle would just incorporate TC in the passing game, I think that offense could be unstoppable. All right, anyway, 49ers have provided no reason to think that they won't be able to pivot to preparing for playing a team like the Falcons after running the Packers, Ravens, Saints gauntlet, and before into the season with games against the Rams and Seahawks. Besides, to the extent that Shanahan needs a little extra motivation, he may still be thinking about that flack he took from the Falcons for the play calling at the end of that 28-3 Super Bowl 51 mistake. Kyle! Hey, so the 49ers, who still have everything they've been playing for in front of them as the postseason approaches, should be fine for the one late season game that won't be one of their toughest games of the year. Also, Terrell Suggs and Janoris Jenkins, as I mentioned, have been released. Fam, I don't know about a corner situation, but Dante, I ain't gonna say nothing about Dante. But you know, I'm just concerned with the fact: are we deep enough now to continue, not only for the next couple of weeks, but if we get into the playoffs, we're coming down to just no backups. See, so talk to me tonight. You speak to that matter of Terrell Suggs and Janoris Jenkins. I know about the cap situation. I know we got people to sign and all that. I'm just scared. I don't know how you feel about it. If I had to make a prediction like you're going to do tonight on this game coming to the Falcons, I say the 49ers go buck wild. I say that offense is ready to roll. I say Jimmy G looks confident. I don't see a lot of mistakes from him anymore. He's reminding me of what he looked like in 2017. I think that I think Mrs. Garoppolo called her son and said, Jimmy, do you need me to come out there? I mean, what's going on with you? Mom, I'm okay. And, that's all. But as soon as your mom threatens to come out to where you are, you'll straighten right up. I think Jimmy's ready to roll now. So in that case, his dudes, man, we got the weaponry. All we got to do is if the defense can hold, I think this score goes up to 41 points for the 49ers. I see the Falcons scoring maybe 17 points. 41-17 is my shot. Put me down on record for that. All right? And fam, hey, Brandon the Buck, thanks, fam. He says, I think Seattle will lose to Carolina. Don't let that happen. You know what? I'll be hospitalized. You know, you ever laugh so hard you feel like your hernia you may pulled a hernia. Ooh, the MVP, Russell Wilson, takes his troops and puts them on his back out in Carolina, and the Panthers beat him to death. Oh God! Ryan Bose, he said, "Hey, what's up? I think Street is gonna do good. He probably is." Because he's got a lot to prove. It's nice to have hungry guys out there. Jay Anderson, what up? Niners for life. Go Niners. Dimitri Tyler. I need Katavius Street to show us why he is Solomon's replacement. If Street steps up, it makes the Armstead decision a bit easier. I want Solly traded. DJ should get more burn. Dimitri Tyler. Dimitri's playing hardball with that stuff. I'll put him in the front office. Gibbs says Atlanta fans can't help but blame Kyle for that. The Super Bowl ice. Never mind, they couldn't control the edge, and that was the reason they lost. And not only that, Matty B, his game shut down toward the end. He started seeing ghosts. He started accepting sacks. People don't pay enough attention to what Matty B did. Jose Escobar says, Matty B. I always get those Matties mixed up. I'm sorry, Matty Ice. Jose Escobar, K Street, and our second string center will be the main players to watch this Falcons game. Yeah, I don't worry about the center. He looked good against the Saints. I don't think Atlanta has more to offer than the Saints as far as the center, or as a nose tackle. T-Flow! This is I'm in favor of the Panthers and Cowboys getting home wins tomorrow. The 49ers taking full advantage with big W against the Falcons. How sweet it will be to clinch the division next Saturday and not even have to do any work. Beat the Falcons if the Silly Hawks go ahead and lose and the 49ers win. That's 2 games in a hole. We only got 2 games left. We could play Nicky Mullins. I'm going to tell you to warm up, boy. If I hear the Panthers lose tomorrow, we win. Warm up, Nick. Warm up. You're playing against the Hawks in the last game. Sean Bullard said I got one on top ready waiting for Ronbo. I'm going to start sipping like 15 minutes before kickoff. Kickoff, Brody. So I take a nice buzz going to the kickoff. Hey, JJ, my birthday's tomorrow. We getting that W. Ooh la la, ooh la la la. JJ, hold on, man. Benny Blanco. This is from the Benny Blanco from the Bronx. Hey, Mama, can I get the birthday song from my daughter? Benny, what's your daughter's name? All right, can you remember you asked me to do things for people? I should probably get a name, but Benny, I'm waiting on that name now. Okay, say Matty S says, hey, shout out from Bend, Oregon. Go Niners, 34-17. And my dog's best friend. Niners know what it is about to clinch playoff spot Sunday. Sunday. And Matt Gaskill, Niners 44, Dead Birds 14. Niner Rich, Terrell Suggs is being petty. He said he will not report to the team that claims him if it's not the Ravens. That's Niner Rich. You know what? Somebody already told me about that. So yeah, if that's the case, then that's the end of that. All right. Hey, Benny Blanco for the... Hey, Benny... Okay, we haven't got a name for Benny's daughter yet. Hey, we'll go ahead. JJ's birthday's tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Happy now. Happy Niners birthday, JJ. Happy Niners birthday to JJ. Happy Niners birthday, 12-2 to JJ. Hey, JJ, man, we got it going on. You know what I'm saying, man? Pretty soon. Right. Hey, who's that? Hey, Benny Blanco, the Bronx. Hey, Benny, give me that little girl's name, man. All right. Oh, God, what a rush. Pain. Hey, 678, Atlanta, GA. Who could this be? Hello.
Hey, Ronbo, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Who is this?
My name's Robbie.
You say Robbie?
Yeah.
Hey, Robbie. Robbie, come on in, man. We're sitting here. Hey, wait a minute. I just realized something. Atlanta, Robbie, are you a 49er fan?
Hell yeah.
Robbie, I've been getting calls lately. No disrespect. I've been getting calls lately from other fans. The dude scared me. Dude from the Nolans and calling me and said, hey, man, my name is Therese, man. And 49er fans, y'all are delusional. Y'all need to stop talking and say, blasphemy? What? Robbie, come on in, man. Hey, he's off the board. We cannot get Terrell Suggs. I don't know if you feel about Janoris Jenkins. Robbie, we have a game here we have to focus and be very serious about. Robbie, how you feeling? The 49ers ready? We got this?
I know we have injuries, but I think guys will step up finally. I'm looking to Solomon Thomas to step up a little bit.
Will he please?
But I think we should be able to take care of the Falcons.
Offensively, we look crushing. The defense, as you just mentioned, hopefully it stays together. I got Fred Warner out there training people. I got Nick out there doing way more work than I think his workload is making me mad because he's out working everybody out there. I mean, what do you think about the defense? Are we going to be okay?
I think so. You know, it was bad against the Saints, but I think the Saints' offense is better than people think, and the Falcons don't have that. So I don't think their offensive line is that good. So I think Bosa, Armstead, Buckner, I think we'll probably have 5+ sacks.
All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, because you know what, Matty, Drew Brees gets that ball out quick. And you know what, Brees was not going to be sacked last week. He was getting away. Matty Ice doesn't have that kind of quickness, so he might be okay. Okay. All right. Hey, what did you give me? What's that score again?
I think Kyle is going to be a little sentimental. I think it's going to be 28-3.
When you say sentimental, what do you mean? I mean, you think Kyle's going to have he still has feelings for the folks in Atlanta?
Yeah, because everybody blames him for blowing that 28-3 lead.
I know. That'll never be forgotten. Kyle actually needed to leave when he did. It's not like they could have kept him and he would have been okay. If they'd have been smart, though, they would have kept Kyle as the head coach. And Quinn, I don't know what's going on with him, but anyway.
Yeah.
All right, Robbie. Bobby, what else? What else are you thinking there? You want to make any deals to reinforce our roster?
I don't know if there's anybody out there. I think we have the talent. We have decent depth, but I think the injuries we have to Sherman and D Ford, I know they sound pretty bad, but these guys are going to play through it no matter what. So.
Yeah, hopefully. And I know Sherman will play effectively. D Ford, he disappeared. Do you always notice when he comes off the field? I didn't even know he had left the Atlanta game until I finally realized, wait a minute. It's about the second quarter, so third. Where's D Ford? I said when he's out there, you know he's out there, but I didn't know he's out there. Anyway. I just, what do you think about him shutting it down? Go get the leg, taking it easy. He's going to have a procedure in the offseason anyway. And just be prepared and ready to go for OTAs. I don't want this next year. I want my double-barrel shotgun out there as far as my edges. God.
Yeah. I say give him this week off, let him rest against the Rams. If we have to play against the Seahawks, see how he's feeling. If he's able to go try him out a couple snaps, but not too much, don't overwork him, and see if he's willing. If we get that first round bye, we get that week off, get him some more rest, and then hopefully that next game we can just ease him back into it. Maybe not overplay him as much as we have been, so he doesn't get hurt as badly. Kind of keep him on a snap count, I guess.
Yeah. Real low snap count too. Yeah. Okay. All right, Robbie. Robbie, great to meet you. We got you now on our list. When you call in, I'll say, hey, Robbie. So appreciate you, fam. I'll see you after the game or during and after game. All right?
I'll try to call in.
Be looking for you. Have a good night, Robbie. Yeah. And, Layla. So Benny's daughter's name is, today's Kyle's birthday too, huh? I know, right? I forgot it. I didn't post it. I saw it. Everybody's posting it. But meanwhile, it's Benny's baby, Lila. So is it Layla or Lila? It's Layla, huh? Layla's probably said, Dad, what's wrong with him? Layla, you will be a 49er fan. If you're already a 49er fan right now, get ready for this. Happy Niners birthday, Layla. Happy Niners birthday, Layla. I should have clapped this style. Layla. Happy Niners. Birthday, Layla. You get me started with birthdays. Hey, Phil. Phil, I got lots of issues as you heard me mentioning. I mean, I'm talking about. I got Terrell Suggs. Hey man, if you ain't named the Ravens, man, you ain't got to be calling me, man. And Janoris Jenkins. I'm sort of a fan of his because he referred to a fan and probably said the wrong thing as a retard. The Giants said, "Oh, that's it, Janoris, you got to go." And yeah, but what are our chances of winning this game, Phil? And do you see any potential to lose?
Well, I don't. I don't. I'm worried about the injuries. Obviously,
Yeah, keep
I
coming.
mean, we don't have one defensive lineman that's over 300 pounds, so that could be an issue trying to stop Devontae Freeman. He's healthy now, so.
DeForest Buckner weighs over 300, doesn't he?
No, he's like 290.
Both of them are 290s, huh? That's close enough. I think DeForest and wait a minute, how much does Devontae weigh? He only goes about what?
Oh, he's
215?
320, 310. You
said Devontae
He's
Freeman.
a big guy.
Devontae.
Oh no, I'm talking about DJ Jones. But
He's just, Freeman's going to run it that way. And I want to see this. Yeah, I know you're right. Yeah, Contavious Street is not that heavy either, is he?
No.
Gosh,
But he's strong.
He's strong as a
They
horse.
don't call him Baby Hulk for nothing.
Yeah, you big guys may get thrown around. That guy doesn't. I think we'll be okay.
I'm looking for Solly T to have a good game. He had the one sack against Breeze that was called back because of Sherman's hold.
Oh,
so
charm. God,
I can't get a break. So hopefully he comes out and plays well. The defensive line, I think, will be fine. Atlanta likes to throw deep. They don't like to throw the short passes like Breeze. So I think Nick Bosa could have a big day.
Yes.
And go get Matty Ice on ice.
Put him on ice. If he insists on going there,
losing K1 is tough.
That's
too.
vital.
I mean,
but you don't feel what you just said. That's
K1
okay.
back.
If they don't want to go short, K1, his need is lessened.
Well, they lost their slot receiver for the season, so
that's
he's
right.
out. And their defense is shot. They have more injuries on their defense than we do on ours. So.
That's bad.
Their defensive line is just basically decimated. I look for us to run the ball with Matty B and Mosford, and I'm hoping their tight end, what's his name, Hubert or whatever.
What is his name? Yeah. Anyway, I know what you're talking about.
But he's pretty good.
Yeah.
And we're kind of playing the backup safety, so I think we're gonna have to cover him without Tart. But we're going to get Tart back. We're going to get K1 back. We're going to get Taylor back. We're going to get
some of these guys coming back. So Janoris,
the big thing is go ahead.
So Suggs could keep playing the role. He can go back to Ravens. Nobody cares. That's fine.
Yeah. I could care less.
Yeah.
But I think I'm hoping for Carolina to beat the Seahawks in the morning. We'll be watching the game in the parking lot. We got jambalaya going for the tailgate.
Look at you with them skills.
Sausages.
Wow.
So we use the Southern food to celebrate our undefeated NFC South record after the Atlanta game. I think if Seattle loses and we win, number one, we're guaranteed no worse than the fifth seed.
Yeah.
And then number two, if we beat the Rams, then that Seattle game means nothing.
I know, right? Someone said Nick Mullins, warm him up.
Exactly. So that's what I want. I want to beat the Rams and clinch home field throughout the playoffs at home.
Yeah.
So we can celebrate a little bit.
Yeah.
And then that Seattle game, we just go, okay, play the backups.
Yeah. And the thing is, Nick has beaten them before. If Nick goes into the clink and beats the Seahawks without Jimmy, without all the offensive guys need to be out there, except for maybe a couple.
Yeah.
Oh!
So that's really what I'm looking forward to. We'll know what the score is of the Carolina game before we start the Atlanta game.
Phil, I know.
Hopefully the rain holds up so we don't have that in as a problem.
God, I know. We don't need any wetness. But at least it's not cold. Phil, I need your score, though, because we're going to move.
35-20.
35-20 for Big Phil. And by the way, Phil's going to be, I believe he's going to be, the parking lot is, Phil, what number?
Blue Lot 1.
Blue Lot 1. Look out for Phil. If you'll smell that jambalaya, if he's doing jambalaya, he's got you're in a motorhome or an SUV?
No, we just parked right near the motorhome guys, and we've got some friends who have motorhomes there.
There you go.
It's kind of like a big community for us, about 100 folks. So, but anyway, one more thing, Ronbo, on your celebration when you watch the game. Make sure you get it right this time. I saw you miss one last game.
Which one?
Where we scored a touchdown and you didn't celebrate for a while.
Hey, you know what? I remember I was embarrassed. Phil, I didn't know it was really a touchdown. I remember sitting there and my production people, hey, it really is a touchdown. Because I thought they were going to call it back or something was wrong. When he got up, I couldn't believe it and ran to the end zone. I said, oh my God. Woo, man.
I live for those celebrations, Ronald. So,
thanks, Phil.
Hopefully, you have a lot of them tomorrow.
I hope so too. All right, Phil. I'll be looking. I'll be shouting you out tomorrow. I'm going to make a note of that. Phil, I got this one right. Have a good night, Phil.
Hey, and listen for me at the game. I'll be yelling.
Always. All right, Phil.
All right,
have a great night. And we go to Dion D.
Ronbo, what's happening, baby? What's going on,
man? You know, all kind of things on the table. You sit there, look around, because now we've gotten so far into the season, we can't accept failure, and so you sit around, you start to contemplate. We could be playing any university Sunday, and I would still be concerned. Don't make no mistakes, Niners. Come on now. But Phil, what do you think of all the things on the table you got? Well, Suggs is out. Janoris Jenkins is still hanging around. I don't know. We're way down on the list, though. Around 32 on the order, if anybody could pick up these guys anyway. And also about the availability of some of the players that it may affect the game. What are you thinking on all this stuff? And give us your score, too. All right, D.
All right, Ronbo. So I'm going to try to get this and hit this rapid fire. It is very simple. With K1 and Uncle Sherm out, you're going to see a lot more DJ Reed. You're going to see a lot more Jimmy Ward. You may even see Exum wind up getting activated. The reason being is because they'll have Exum and Marcel in the back, and they'll have Jimmy Ward play the slot because right behind K1 in the slot is usually Jimmy Ward. May or may not work, but if they don't do that, then they'll just put DJ Reed in the slot, and they'll have him cover that guy. You'll see. We'll have to see how it works out with E-Man and Akello trying to cover Julio because they line him up all over the place, and we don't have a traveling guy. So, and then the issue is we have to see what Kentavious Street has. He's going to have to show us something because you've been here for almost 2 damn years, and you ain't been doing nothing but sucking up a roster spot. You've been on IR, you've been sitting there wasting space, and you know how I am. I don't like injured players. Because the injured player means nothing for the team. What are you doing but sucking up cap space in the roster spot? Next thing, our offense is going to go high power. We're going to be all over the place. Raheem the Dream is going to do his thing. We don't even have to worry about that. I expect Debo, KD, E-Man, and George Kittle to eat this defense alive. They're bottom of the league when it comes to their defensive struggles. And if you haven't noticed, now I'm on Instagram now, Ronbo. I'm on Instagram now. I got it set up.
All right. Good.
Guess who I saw on Instagram?
Who'd you see?
The best linebacker duo we ever had, Pat Pat Willis and Navarro Bowman, they're going to be at the game tomorrow.
Oh, suit them up.
Oh, yeah. So you know we're going to be fired up for that because you know what Navarro did, took it all the way to the house on him. But this game, Ronbo, I can tell you my score for this game is honestly, I'm going to go 40-14. And the reason I say that is because I feel like Raheem is going to have a huge game. I think people have slept on him, and Shanahan has slept on him long enough. And now he's saying it's time to unleash Raheem the Dream on the rest of the NFL, and people aren't ready for it. The beauty of this, though, is if we win and the Rams lose and the Seahawks lose, oh, this is a breeze. This is what you said earlier, baby.
It's too much to ask for.
Oh. Ronbo, we singing ooh la la, la
in the first quarter, especially if they both lose early. Oh,
yeah. And you know the beauty of it is if we can get those two things. So tomorrow we got to be Panther and Cowboy fans, and I hate saying that, but you know we just have to win.
Oh. I know we need that.
Win.
Yeah.
So if we get those two, and then we automatically, this puts us in the driver's seat. So yes, you're right. And you know what Nicky Mullins did last year?
Yes, he beat that same. Yes, beat him.
So if Nicky Mullins goes in and we say, Nick, man, we need to go ahead and beat the Seahawks. Yeah, I've done that already. That's fine. That's cool. What's Jimmy doing? Jimmy gonna sit down? Hey, look, Jimmy, you hold the clipboard and just tell me what you're seeing out there, baby. I'm gonna go on out there and beat these little Seahawks, and I'll be like that. Because if we win, if we keep winning, if we can win, the Seahawks and the Rams lose tomorrow, and then we can beat the Rams next week. Our final game of the season, we're rest everybody and then that way you won't see Sherm rushing himself back. But if we in any way have to put between these next two games, Sherm's going to say, "No, coach, let me get in there," because we can just rest. We want to let everybody get healthy, and then by the time the playoffs come, what are we doing? We sitting pretty. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's ready. We good.
Yes, fully healed up.
Honestly, I believe in Kentavious. I believe he's going to get up in that gut and just push that pocket. The dude squats 700 pounds.
I thought it was more than that.
700.
I know. No, the dude is Kentavious is crazy. I love it. So
he's a freak of nature. So I hope that this for him to say, you know what, they spent the 4th round pick on me, and this is why they did it. But I mean, hey man, 40-14 for me. I said we put up a nice bit of points on them fools and give them all that we can give them.
Damn. It's going to be crazy. Levi's is going to be rocking. 49ers is going to be scoring. And Willis and Bowman are going to be saying, that's my team. That's my team down there. Oh! D, I'm going to see it.
Hey, we want to put him on the field. Look, Navarro. Hey, Navarro say, Pat, just go and suit up for this one game, man. Just this one time. Fred, you're doing a great job. I need you to sit down. We got 2 Hall of Famers.
Yes, indeed. All right, fam. We got to go. And I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
All right, Ronbo. Be easy, man.
All right. Same. Oh, man. All right. And hey, James.
What's up, Ronbo?
James, contemplation. You know, if there was one game we were supposed to relax, it was probably this one. But do you realize ain't no more relaxing? Between now and the Super Bowl, ain't no more relaxing. I don't care who we're playing.
Nah,
everybody's
it ain't
dangerous.
no relaxing. Yeah. And I'll tell you one thing though. I really do not want to hear nothing about no Terrell Suggs coming to play for us, okay?
Well, that ain't going to happen.
I'm glad it's not going to happen because they beat us. We lost to them in the Super Bowl. We lost to them in the Super Bowl with Colin Kaepernick, okay? And with that being said, I don't think he would actually want to come to the Niners. He's talking about wanting to go back to the Ravens. They let him go because he still thinks that he's 24. You ain't seen that in a long time. You've seen 24 in a long time, pal. But with that being said, I will tell you this much. I'm feeling good about seeing Kentavious Street actually getting a start tomorrow. And I'm going to tell you why. I seen I seen him when he played in a game against Josh Allen, and let me tell you something. They moved this guy all over the line in that game, and there was a play that they actually put him in the backfield and let him play the Mike linebacker. And I'm telling you,
He's got
he took
speed.
Josh Allen out of the game. He had Josh Allen where whatever side of the line he lined up on, if it was going to be a run and it was going that way, Josh Allen would audible for the play to go to the other side because of Kentavious Street. Now he's not the fastest player, but what he
Quick.
is extremely strong and quick. I mean, he has average speed, but it's the sheer strength where he throws guys around like they rag dolls, man. And it's the reason why they're calling him the baby Hulk. So we're gonna get a chance to see it. I do believe. I know the injury situation it's a little nerve wracking, but at the end of the day, we're gonna get these guys back. We're gonna get Quan back next week. Okay. Last year, Marcel Harris and Tavarius Moore, they played pretty good as the safeties on the last part of the games we had. So I think Marcel is going to play a better game this game than he did against the Saints. And I'm looking at that whole game was just they didn't expect to see them moving the ball like that and putting up those kind of gaudy numbers, and they stayed on the field so long. So that really, no one is
That
going
hurt
to
today.
play to an elite level when you can't even take your helmet off if you're playing defense, because every time the Saints scored, Jimmy went out there. It was a
And he
one.
scores immediately too. Saints, I can do that.
The first 3 touchdowns were like I think it was less than 6 plays altogether.
Some of them took
For those
less than a
3
minute.
touchdowns.
A minute
I'm
and a
trying to
half.
tell you, they didn't have they were exhausted first and foremost. But I will say this much: our defensive line is going to wreak havoc on Matt Ryan tomorrow. Okay? And I do believe that. I believe that they lost Calvin Ridley. They lost their starting cornerback, Robert Alford, I think it is, done for the season. They've got more injury issues on defense as well as offense than we do. And so yeah, I mean, yeah, I understand that Devontae Freeman is coming back healthy, but the Saints, as good as their defense was, they were still giving up like 140 something yards of rushing a game. And look what we did.
And they haven't seen rushing yet. Wait till Matty B hits that curve.
And Raheem and here's the X factor. Kyle Shanahan is gonna make an example out of them to let them know, okay, you let me go. You blame the Super Bowl on me when I gave you plenty of offense, but your head coach wanted to change up the defense and felt a little cocky. So that's how you lost the game. But I'm gonna show you what kind of head coach I am. What this unit I got right now, this team I got right now is for real. So we're gonna put up some gaudy numbers on them, I believe. And as far as it goes with the defense, I do believe they're gonna be all right, man. These guys are basically all well-seasoned guys.
I mean, they're tested now.
Antoine Exum played for us last year and did a
hardest-hitting
good
man.
job at times. Yes, sir. Did a real good job. And then it's yeah, man. It is what it is. But I think we're gonna be fine, man. We're gonna be fine.
I believe that. James, I'm out of time. Let me get your score, and and hopefully it's going to come up.
I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna say 42-10 Niners.
James, I thought you were going to be something more conservative. You gonna be realistic? I like that.
Yeah, I'm being realistic. Big shout out to my man Hakeem and his son. They out there go to the game.
All right.
See him on TV or something, But anyway, love what you do, Ronbo. Thanks for all that you do.
Thanks, man.
Platform, Niner Empire, Niner for life. Be blessed. Right. Have a great evening. Thank you, man.
You too, James. Appreciate you. Have a good night. And by the way, I just want to mention, do you know that Kentavious Street has ran a 4.87? He's in less than 5 That means he can actually drag Carlos Hyde down from behind. Imagine somebody Davy Street. He's, damn! Wham! That's Ellis!
Ronbo, the man with the master plan.
Ellis!
Coming.
Ellis, I'm telling you, man, like last week I was nervous as heck. Couldn't drink water without coming back up. I mean, I'm talking about the Saints because come marching in. We got to go to the Dome. This week, I don't know, Ellis, are we out of line feeling like we can be cool right now, getting ready to play the Falcons? They got more injuries than we do. I don't know. I can't be scared no more. I'm tired of being scared, Ellis. How about you? What are you feeling?
You know, we can't feel anything less than confident in the fact that we're going to blow through these Falcons. You know, it's clear that they've been they won 3 out of the last 5. So we have somebody that's willing to come and try to contest with us. However, there's a difference between wanting to contest or feeling like they can contest and that actually being a reality that they contest with us.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're just going to run right through them. I mean, I say 47-17. For my score, we'll make out the gate. Oh yeah, if we're going to put up 48 against the Saints,
yes.
We're going to put up. I was going to say 50, but I want to be modest, so I'm going to take it down 3 points.
Nick Mullins trying not to feel it into the third quarter. Here comes Nick Mullins.
Hey, and Nick Mullins is going to mess around and put us in the end zone again for another one. So that boy Nick is a hustler, man. I really like his play. So please don't ever put C.J. Beathard in. And I hope he's gone after this season. Yeah, you have no idea how many times I done cuss him out from hundreds of miles away from my living room. But that's neither here nor there. We don't want Terrell Suggs. He can stay where the hell he's at. We're fine where we're at. It's unfortunate that we have so many really great players on the defensive line that are gone. DJ Jones. Demontre Moore, and we're getting back Julian. Yeah. We're getting back. We're getting him back, right? They said in a week, and then and Contavious Streets is coming. I can't wait to see what he does.
I know, right?
Because
what does he look like?
About him in training camp, huh?
Yeah, I'm dying to see what he looks like. And he said he's feeling like he did before the injury took place. What does that mean? Yeah, I can't wait to see this.
They were talking about Shanahan. Kyle was really impressed with him, and so was Robert Saleh was talking about how impressed they were with him and how he was, performing and what have you before that injury. So I'm interested in seeing, how he comes and turns it out. This is the fourth quarter. We call it the fourth quarter. The last 3 games, and we got to go out with a bang. So we need to go. I'm telling you, if we can get I would love for it to be set up and designed that we could just play Nick Mullins the whole game and not even care against the Seahawks just for the hell of it. Hence they Mullins, lose and the Rams lose tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would just be surreal. So, I see this being a cakewalk tomorrow. I think the Falcons will try to put up a little bit of a fight, but Kyle, like we all said, this is his old team, and they have resentment, subliminally. They're not going to say because they got to maintain a professionalism and speak positively, as is Kyle Shanahan. But you can rest assured, he's going to try. He's got something, in store for these Falcons. We got something in store for these Falcons, man. We're just going to run right through them.
Because Ellis, they're absorbing that playbook and they're executing. The 49ers ran some plays last week. If people don't know, their plays weren't easy. They executed some plays there that they've been working pretty hard on that stuff. That option they ran with Juice, and also he just got here. You got Sanders fading back, throwing bombs? What? I didn't even know he could do that.
Oh, my God.
Oh!
Oh my God! And it was so he was throwing it on the run, like he barely got the
Right.
ball off, and it was like perfect. You know what I mean? He was doing it while running and moving, and the guy was right there. And I mean that pass
Right to him.
it was just perfect. Absolutely, man. Like and that's Tevin Coleman's old home too. Let's not forget. Tevin was there in Atlanta too. So hopefully, he can get some tick and have some production. Throw a couple of out passes to him on the side, and I want to see Raheem get that start, and I want him to just. I just want this to be a game where we show out.
There you go, Ellis.
This is a show. This is a show out game. So
right,
let's go, Ronbo. Shout out to you, brother.
All right, fam. Be looking for you tomorrow too after we get ready to celebrate.
Yes, sir. Go Nine and shout out to Faithful, man. Let's go.
Let's go. Night, Ellis.
Peace.
Man, I want to see
Ronbo.
Yo, who's that? Sharon. Hey, what's up? Did I lose you, Sharon? Hello, Sharon.
Hello.
Okay. It's Sharon. Sharon, what's up?
Sharon getting ready for this game tomorrow.
And she should be too, because this is going to be a good game, Sharon. This is going to be an offensive display. I have a feeling, if these guys have no defense.
Use Ricky James more.
Yes.
If we have the injuries that we have, which is not really that bad of an injury, I think they should use Ricky James.
Sharon, Sharon, here's what we want to do. Let's go ahead and make our lineup for Nick Mullins in the final game season. Okay, you got Nick. Who's going to play your wide receiver? You're going to use Richie James and maybe Dante Pettis. Dante likes to play against the Hawks anyway. And let's go ahead and let Marquise. No, Marquise is out for the season, I guess. Okay, so you're going to use Dante Pettis.
Him on the IR reserve.
I worry about putting Kendrick Bourne out there. I don't know if I want him getting hurt.
No, I think we should start like all the rookies, take all our guys out and get them ready for the playoffs.
Yeah.
And play all the rookies and keep Mullins in and let Jimmy rest up, and that's how I see it.
Yeah. I just realized something. Kendrick Bourne never gets hurt. If there's one guy that you can play and not even be concerned about getting hurt, it's Kendrick Bourne.
He's a monster.
Isn't he special? And I've seen him take some incredible shots. He gets up smiling, dancing.
He's catching the ball now, and Debo. I mean, they're like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna miss that ball.
But I'd work Dante Pettis like a slave. If we go to Seattle, Dante, you're in on every play. You know what I'm saying? Get out there. And Dante, for the love of God.
Nick Mullins in the Seahawks game. I really think Kyle's going to have that thought of an idea. Mullins is the one that won the game when we played them last year.
And
I
Dante,
think that's kind of
too.
what Kyle is trying to is thinking. I think Mullins is going to start and Jimmy's going to sit out.
Yeah. Even though he's not going to want to. George doesn't know it. He's not playing either. So I got Dwelly out there. Let's see. I can't put Juice out there. I haven't got another fullback.
Dwelly's good.
Who?
Dwelly's pretty good. So, they can play him.
Yeah, Dwelly. Yeah. We need an offensive line, though, so we still got to use our same guys. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what we do against the Hawks and who's playing. Yeah. All right.
And my mom said the score was going to be 38-17 for her, but I'm going to say a shutout game because Atlanta has a lot of issues too. So I think it's going to be a shutout game.
Okay, but that's mom's score. 30-17 is Sharon's mom, and you say it's going to be a shutout.
Yeah.
What's going to be what are the 49ers going to have?
49ers, I'm going to say. I'm going to go out on a limb with this. I'm going to say 45-0.
If you're an Atlanta Falcons fan, she doesn't mean any harm. She just thinks that you guys could use a little work and you might not be ready to play this game.
No, they're not going to be ready. No.
45 points and they don't score any. Oh God.
Yep.
Well, you know,
And then
it's
I know
possible.
Dallas plays tomorrow too, so we're gonna see how that game goes.
Yeah. Well, sure. Don't put any money on Dallas. The Cowboys are. That's a broken down franchise. I mean, they are done. D-
Uh, yeah.
I think the Rams going to beat them to death.
Yeah, I think their season is over pretty much.
They're gonna.
But I
They,
hope that we could get the home field advantage for the rest of the playoffs, and that'd be nice.
and bring the. I wish we could. And bring the Cowboys in first.
I don't think they're going to make it that far.
They're not going to, but I'd love to see that.
No.
Dallas Cowboys are coming to Levi Stadium for the 49ers as we go to the second round of the playoffs. You could hear laughter throughout the entire Niner empire from coast to coast. Who?
Right. Yeah. I have a question too. Did you see on the internet where Kyle Juszczyk's wife was mad at Matt Breida? Do you know why?
Yeah, well, no, I saw that line, but I was reading other stuff. I didn't get back to that. What was the story on that, real quick?
I think it's because when Kyle Juszczyk went down and Matt Breida hit him, and she was all upset with that.
Uh-oh. Well, see, that's there you go. Those are the things that will live with us forever. John, we got to go. Let me see you tomorrow, okay, after the game.
All right, Ronbo. Yes, you will. All right.
Have a good night.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, I saw that story. I didn't check it out. That's what it was? All right, Doug.
Ronbo.
I will. Yes. Well?
Ronbo.
Yo. Will, what's up, fam? Come on in.
What's up? That wasn't me that said that. I don't know who that was.
Yeah, I know. I just realized that wasn't your voice. All right, let me remind everybody. Listen, when you call in, don't move. We'll take it from there. We got to keep it muted out so we don't have a lot of people trying to talk at the same time. Will, come on, man. Tell me. You know what? I was tripping talking about Terrell Suggs. I'm panicking, Will. I'm worried about the ad situation. I'm watching Mrs. Bosa's baby boy out there working his butt off. I got the rest of the guys. I said, y'all got to match Nick's energy now. Come on now. And D was able to do that. And so I'm waiting for somebody else. Eric Armstead's doing a good job. But, you know, I still like that double barrel action. Suggs wasn't going to do it. I don't know what I was tripping on. That was the wrong thing anyway. What are you thinking?
Yeah, man, I don't know. I think the D line will be all right. To be honest with you, you know, you still got Buckner, Armstead,
They're doing a good
Bosa.
job.
Yeah, they doing their job, man. And because you know,
Could be better.
Bosa right now is like the heartbeat of that D line because he was the main guy showing up in the same game. You know, he was kind of holding that whole D line together. So I think they're gonna be all right, man. It's just that, you know, the linebackers, man, like Fred Warner and Shazier, from the linebackers all the way up to the secondary. They just gonna have to play good. They're gonna have to play good tomorrow evening. I think the D line will be all right. So the linebackers in the secondary just have to be fundamentally sound and they have to be right on all the schemes and stuff.
Simon, you got Julio out there. I'm wondering. Is see? That's the thing. If Matty Ice sees Julio running free, he's gonna let it go because that's what they want to do. Because like somebody was saying earlier,
Right.
Matty don't like to throw short. So, you know, he was going deep downfield. And the 49ers have to hold, or at least not give him no lanes to throw into, long enough for Nick and the boys to get there and take his butt down.
That's
Very
the key.
important.
That's the key for tomorrow. D line gonna have to make it easy on the linebackers in the secondary due to the injuries that we have. Now, to be real with you, I'm not worried about Emmanuel Mosley or Witherspoon because they've been playing great all season long.
Yes, indeed.
That doesn't
Mosley don't worry me at all. Mosley, I feel good about him being out there. Yeah.
Right. Them two don't concern me at all. Ward needs. I think Ward, he's been playing at a good level too. It's just Marcel Harris. Jersey Joe, what's up?
Hey,
it's
JJ.
just Marcel Harris, man.
that's gonna have to be on his A game because he was an easy target last Sunday against the Saints, and the Falcons gonna take a look at that. So Marcel Harris is the link that has to remain solid this coming tomorrow.
Yeah,
So,
hey, Will, you'll be surprised if
yeah.
you see Exum starting tomorrow at the strong safety. I don't know,
If he
Marcel, huh?
If he starts, I'm gonna be mad, man.
Is
I'm
Exum?
gonna be
Oh
mad.
yeah, I
I
love
ain't feeling it.
Marcel has just got to when he looks confused on plays. I just wonder, did Marcel know what was going on there? Did he analyze that process and move in the right direction? Because Breeze is going after that same spot over but you know what though, you're right. Breeze is like the zone killer. Ain't nobody like him. So we may be all right.
Yeah, but yeah, I think the defense will be straight though. Overall, I think we'll be all right until all the guys get back. Offensively, the offense, man, they on fire, man. The offense is set. We ready to go. We ready to take off. Started. We were ready to take off last week. We took off last week, and we're gonna be taking off from then all the way to the postseason. So the offense is fine. The offense is clicking. Kyle Shanahan. All Kyle Shanahan got to do is dial up the play. Jimmy G and the receivers and all them guys are going to go ahead and execute it and be explosive. So the offense is fine. Shouldn't have no worries at all about the offense. The offense is where we want it to be now. So
Yes.
so it's good, man. Kyle gonna be running up the score on them guys. But yeah, it's just we have to play fundamentally sound and no crazy flags and all that stuff, and we ought to come out with a win, man. But other than that, man, overall we gonna dominate tomorrow. So I don't see no worries.
Comfortable game.
Everybody has to be on their A game. Everybody's gonna have to do their job. So it is what it is. Hopefully the Panthers can beat the Seahawks tomorrow and the Rams could lose, and then after that, man, it's smooth sailing, man. We locked in, ready to go. But we're gonna be locked in, ready to go regardless. So, however it turns out, man, we gonna ride that ship all the way to Miami, man. So you already know what it is.
I know. Well, we need. Let me get your score, fam, because we got to pull up.
All right. I'm gonna say 30-20. Because every team that plays us, they have their little spurts and whatnot. So that's the NFL. Every team gonna make a play or two. So I'm gonna say 30-20. Offense gonna be, defense gonna play well, and the offense gonna dominate. So 30-20.
He'll get Marcel ready this week. All right, fam. I'm gonna look for you tomorrow. Will go ahead, give us that famous sign out.
All right, man. Shout out to you, Ronbo, man. Shout out to my TNT fam, my player partner Dre Trez, Big Show, Russo, Shay Lewis, Rev 49, he's Jerry Fresh, Big Show, all the guys, man. Shout out to the Ronbo Sports Fan Club, Rico, Jersey Joe, Sheik, Coach Tim, Sewell, Hope, all the guys, man. Hey, F the Rams, F Rudy, fill out Super Bowl, run, scored 3 points, got beat by the Bucks, got 55 points put on, who we beat 31-17. The Rams got Jalen Ramsey for none, key to the lead, got traded from the Rams to the Dolphins. Sorry ass Dolphins. San Francisco 49ers beat the Rams 20-7, and we will the week after for the sweep, and the Rams are bankrupt. All right, Ronbo.
Hey, Will. See you tomorrow.
All right.
And we roll on out to Memphis, Tennessee. 901. What's up, Memphis? Hello, Memphis. 901, Memphis, Tennessee. But Memphis, Tennessee is home to what? Tennessee is not the Grand Ole Opry, is it? Is it Tennessee? Where is? Hey, Tennessee, we're waiting on you. Hello. All right. We'll come back to you. And what? I was thinking about Tyler just the other day. Hey, Tyler.
Ronbo, my man.
Tyler, what's going on, killer? Man, I haven't talked to you in such a long time.
Yeah, during the season, it gets kind of crazy. I need to get my rest for school and all that. So it gets crazy, but it's been an unbelievable year so far.
Oh, unbelievable. It's an understatement. I mean, could you imagine this, Tyler? And even at the beginning of the preseason, did you really think we make jokes every year. 13-3, we got Jimmy. And Tyler, we're looking at 12-2 possibly as early as Monday morning. What I said, Sunday night.
Yeah,
Monday morning we'll be laughing about
Sunday evening, yeah.
God.
Yeah, I mean, I was concerned about the defense last
Yeah, I
week,
still am.
but I am, but I think they've done well without D Ford. They dominated the Packers. They dominated Aaron Rodgers without D Ford.
There was no D Ford.
I'm sorry. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Without D Ford,
Yeah.
they dominated the Packers without D Ford. That's what I'm saying. And everybody talks about Aaron Rodgers being so great. It's like he has incredible talent, but he's not Drew Brees.
No.
Drew Brees has unbelievable arm talent, but what separates him is his ability to translate it to the field.
Absolutely.
Drew Brees is a much better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers, and it's not close.
That's
because
true.
Aaron Rodgers likes to drop back, and he likes to drop back and take his time to make a decision, try to make a pretty throw. Drew Brees is just trying to get that ball out of his hands at the right time and space, and that's exactly what he does.
And can
like
pick
you said,
apart a
he's
zone.
a zone killer.
Yeah, it's another thing.
Zone killer.
I don't care how good you are in that zone. Breeze doesn't care. He's taking you down. That is so scary, dude. Man.
And Colin Cowherd was talking about how, like, Drew Brees' injury, that people were saying it was such a bad thing, his hand injury. Colin said it was a great thing because last year in the playoffs, didn't Drew Brees look exhausted?
Yeah, he got some rest. Exactly.
Yeah, he's rested, so he's good to go. But,
yeah.
I mean, I would feel good about them coming into our house in the playoffs because, we beat them in their house.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'd have I think them coming to play us on the road, I would like that. But I would much rather see Minnesota or Green Bay in the divisional round. But,
that's just because of Kirk.
I mean, it's just because I think the Saints are better than Minnesota right now.
Oh, no doubt.
But I mean, obviously, if we say we were to get eliminated, I'd obviously root for Minnesota because my dad liked them. You know, but I mean, I'd rather play them or Green Bay in the first round because we smacked Green Bay in the mouth, so I wouldn't be worried about them at all. And then Minnesota, they gave Jimmy trouble in that Week 1 game. But the thing is, we were on the road. It was Week 1. He wasn't really in sync yet. This is why I would consider. This is why I would consider even if we lock up the number 1 seed, I would consider playing Jimmy in Week 17 because I don't want Remember what happened to the Rams when they rested their starters? They got all out of rhythm.
Yeah, and they just look like trash.
In rhythm right now, and
That's true.
You don't want to mess with his rhythm right now. He's on fire.
As long as Jimmy's not running to the sidelines, I think he's not as easy to hurt as some people believe. I think he's a little more durable.
Yeah, when he's in the pocket, he ain't gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
It's just the thing. Make sure in that game that he's not rolling out or anything.
Yeah.
When he got hurt with the Patriots, he was rolling to his right. But when he got hurt with us, he was running
out of bounds.
He doesn't have to do that stuff. I mean, I would like him extending plays. Just don't put yourself in harm's way. Like in that Saints game, that play he rolled out and he got at an awkward angle with his knee whenever he got that pass to Juszczyk when he got hit in the head.
That was scary, wasn't
it? Jimmy, you can't do that. Jimmy, don't do that.
God. If I'm Shanahan comes to the sideline, I sort of grab him and slap him like Batman slaps Robin in that mime. Slap. Don't ever do that again.
Oh, in the meme. Yeah. This thing says I saw a meme that said, hey Batman, I think the Green Bay, and then he smacks him and said 49ers.
Okay, Tyler, we're out of time. What do you got for a score in this game?
My prediction, everybody's coming in with these big numbers and big scores. My prediction is 37-17.
That's okay. That's workable.
That sounds about right to me. I think that's the most realistic thing because they have Michael Thomas is the best receiver in the NFL. He's about to set a record for receptions.
Yeah, Julio's number 2, right?
Julio. It's between Julio and DeAndre Hopkins because.
I forget about DeAndre.
A one-man band.
Yeah, Hopkins
he's basically a one-man band out there, except for Will Fuller.
Yeah.
But Michael Thomas and so what I'm saying is Julio Jones is going to have his place.
Yeah.
So I
have
them getting 17 just because we're a little banged up.
Yeah.
So,
If Sherman
but
was
I
there, it
feel
might
good
be
about
different.
this. And
All right.
Patrick Willis and Bowman are going to be there. We're going to clinch again.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to paint the back of the end zone red like it was for that game, because it was painted the same way.
It's just not that
we have
important.
green in the background.
Tyler, we really got to go. It's like you say, it's late. So go ahead and get your rest, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. All right? Hopefully,
Sure.
if you get a chance.
All right.
All right, bro.
Yeah. I probably will, because I'll have time probably.
All right.
It'll be right after the game, right?
Good. Yes. All right. Tyler. Oh, no pipe bomb? Okay. But it's Okie Niner making an appearance. Okie, we're seeing you all the time now. All right. Sup? Go Niners. And Okie, thanks for that contribution, fam. Let's go back to Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, where you at, Memphis? We got somebody who always checks in on the chat from Memphis. I wonder if that's who it is. Hello, Memphis. Hello, Memphis. All right, we'll come back to Memphis. Big Steve. Big Steve. Big Steve. I see Tino Fadasi. Tino! Hey, fam. Good to see you. Tino's always, Tino and I've been talking to Tino for years. Hey, Daniel.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Daniel, 49er football and 12-2, which we haven't been since Hector was a pup. Yeah, I mean, this is really like getting crazy, 12-2. When you think about it, it's probably not going to settle in until after you go to bed tomorrow night. It's 12-2. Wow. We went from last to the best. I mean, when's the last time a team came out of the basement and came right up to where we are now? But Daniel, I'm loving it. Are you concerned? Are you worried about anything? Everybody's concerned about the defense right now, with good reason. We cannot afford to lose any more warm bodies. What are you thinking?
Well, we definitely can't afford to lose any more warm bodies, but it's awful funny. The one guy that they said that was going to fall hasn't, Nick Bosa.
I'm glad you brought that up. Oh! Man, all of us Knicks fans had all kind of grief coming at us. Man, he's hedging. Why do you want him, Ronbo? He's accident prone. He's probably going to last one game, and then he gets hurt in the preseason. Oh, hey, Ronbo, there's you guys' choice. He's out already. See, Daniel, did we take pain at that time or what? Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, we did. We took things for selecting him, but I think it's proof in the pudding now. He was the right choice for this team. He's melded right in with this team from the get-go.
No doubt.
Everybody loves him, to include the likes of Sherm and Jimmy G. They all love him. He's a great teammate from what I've seen, and he's definitely producing. I mean, even if he's not getting the sacks, he's still impacting the even though it doesn't show up on the stat sheet. Pressure, hits.
They never stop with Nick. He's like a top 40 countdown. The hits just keep coming. I mean, the thing, and that's why people don't take enough account of that. The quarterback's not having a good time back there. He's got the corner of his eye. He's watching Nick. He sees that 97. He's got to hurry up here. That's all he's thinking.
Oh, yeah. I think Matty Ice is in for a rude awakening. I mean, we're still fortunate to have most of our front five still intact. Mm-hmm. So I think we still have the advantage there. Our secondary is kind of patchwork right now, but just remember who's playing Spoon. He's been playing pretty good. Mosley, he's been lights out.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy Ward's still back there. So, I mean, we still got a lot of pieces.
Yes.
We're not butt naked back there yet. We're close. I mean, we're down to our underwear, but we're not naked yet.
I just hope they don't platoon Jimmy into the slot because K1 being out. I don't think they have anybody coming out of the slot that's really worthy of making Jimmy come down off the center field. So if DJ Reed should be able to cover that. He's good.
He should. Let's say they're number 2 receivers on the IR now.
That's right.
They're down.
Yeah, so all they've got is. Yeah, so one-on-one, whoever they got on the other side of the field, Jimmy just got to keep an eye on Julio when that play breaks and help whoever's out, whether it be Spoon or or Mosley and just be alert on that. And I think whoever's on the other side of the field, our guys got it covered, Daniel. No problem.
I think so too. And I think the offense right now, I mean, the defense carried us the first half of the season when we needed to. Now the offense is clicking. Now it's the offense's turn to carry a bit of the load. I mean, Atlanta's got, Freeman coming back, and they got Julio. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
We got Matty B, we got Samuels, we got Debo, we got the all-world man, George Kittle. I mean, we're not – yeah.
So if they want to get a shootout, we're ready for that too, all right? And we can't stop you. Let's see who scores the most points between the first and fourth quarter. Gotta be us. Daniel, I feel better just thinking about that alone. Wow.
I mean, who's their tight end? Oh, nobody knows. Outside of Julio and Freeman.
Austin Hooper?
Who do they got?
He's pretty good, actually. They got a tight end.
He's no George Kittle. I think Fred
Warner. No, he's no George Kittle, but I mean, nobody is.
Yeah, I think Fred can be able to handle him okay, and so will Greenlaw.
Yeah, you're right. Right, Fred. We don't have to make. Usually, the concern was, can Marcel Harris handle that assignment? He doesn't have to. Not really. Fred can handle that, unless Hooper's. Yeah, I think we got that covered. Well, I just want Marcel not to be out of place to the point that the OC notices and starts picking on him. That's my only concern.
Well, that was his first start since last season, Ronbo. So there's a lot of rust on him, and he's finally got the practice reps this week. He got the game time exposure last week against Drew Brees. So I think he's more paid this week. I expect a bit of improvement. He definitely looked rusty last week. As a Spoon, I mean, he missed a few tackles too, but he's also just coming off it too. So those guys are getting back up to speed. Like Joe Staley, he did better than I thought he was going to do.
Didn't he?
So I'm glad he did. Yeah.
Well, he's Joseph. Daniel, let me get your score on this. What are you expecting?
I'm thinking 35-17.
All right. 35-17. Everybody likes to give it. All right, that's our magic number. When our defense is clicking, teams only get 17. They don't cross the 20 area. So, yeah. All right. All right, Daniel.
Oh, our defense, they're banged up, but they're not chumps. They're still balling.
Yeah, because attitude.
Giving up. Hell yeah.
Hopefully Joe Staley lost a little weight since last week, because that play when he's running downfield, Joe was supposed to be clearing out. Debo's having, Joe, let's go, man. He's running behind Joe's like, I'm tired here. Hey, don't be rushing an old man. And you got killed down clearing out.
Remember Debo runs, a 4.3?
Yeah. Daniel, I'm going to see him tomorrow.
Joe on his best day couldn't even dream of doing that.
I know, even his best day. In his prime. All right, Daniel, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, Rom, have a good one.
You too. Let's go check out and see if Big Steve is available.
Ronbo!
Big Steve. Steve, you got a speaker working behind you. Steve, can you mute that out?
I got what?
Yeah, there's a speaker going on behind you. I can hear that. Yeah, there's something going on. I can hear a feedback.
Oh, hold on a second.
Lou, did I?
Okay, because I had you on. I'm in my car right now, so I got the Bluetooth on.
I see. Okay, yeah, that always produces a feedback. Anyway, hey, Big Steve. I mean, we're sitting here, and this is our last stress-free weekend, as you know. And do we really have a right to call it a stress-free weekend? Are you concerned about tomorrow's game? I mean, are we going to be okay? I mean, what do you think?
Man. I mean, I wouldn't say concerned. How do I put this? Here's one thing that's been looming in the back of my mind, though. Shanahan was with the Falcons for years.
Yeah.
And you kind of think back on that Detroit versus New England game. Matt Patricia went over to the Detroit Lions, and they pulled an upset on the New England Patriots. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it's still in the back of my mind. They know his scheme. They know how his mind works. They know his play, well, at least his previous plays. And I mean, he is a genius. He that playbook, I can't even imagine how deep and how many plays.
Scary.
But
hey, Steve, let me ask you a question on just that point right there, though. And this goes, even if you know what Shanahan's capable of, what are you going to do about it? What kind of defense can you possibly come up with that could counter anything Shanahan's doing?
I was just going to say that, too. I was going to
come back and say. But on the other hand, they don't have the guys really to make the impact that they would need to make against us. I mean, personally, I think it's going to be a trap game. I think it's just going to be, we go out there, dude, and we just blow them out. Jimmy G, we might see Nick Mullins in the fourth quarter. You never know.
I want to see him late in the third. This would make my day. And Nick lays another 14 on him. Oh!
Oh, man. Hey, the spread is 10.5.
Yeah, it was 11 the other day, so they brought it down a half point. But yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I think
that's
we're
DJ
going to show out,
Jones.
man.
Yeah, this is going to be...
I think this could be an easy win for us. We got a lot of guys out, so thankfully it's not a team like the Seahawks or something where all these injuries just came about, and you got D Ford out, you got Sherman out for probably a couple weeks. Hopefully he's back.
Another couple of weeks to heal. Yeah. And they're not going to be able to stop Sherman from playing against the Hawks. Back in Seattle, too.
Oh, no.
I don't care what's wrong with him. Sherman's going to say, I'm playing, coach, and you have to call the police if you're going to try to stop me because I'm playing, Woo! Man.
I am excited about Street, though. I've been wanting to see him. I wanted to see because he looked good in the preseason. So I wanted to see what he's got.
Yeah, and he's healthier than he was in preseason, too.
Week.
Yeah.
That's true, too, yep. K1's out. So, I mean, our poor defense, man, we've had some bad luck this year.
It's just crazy. I'm just delighted. K1's going to be back for Cooper Kupp next week, and I'm grateful for that. I can't see him being in concussion protocol more than just this week. He should be cleared by next week, probably Monday or Tuesday, actually. But, yeah.
Him and Kwaski.
What? Did you hear anything about Kwaski?
Because Kwaski's not playing this week. I think he'd be back by now.
Well, no, those ribs, they haven't said whether it was broke. Hey, anybody in the chat, did they see those? I've been looking around. Are they broken or are they just bruised ribs? I don't understand. They're not even saying day to day. They're not saying game time decision. They're not putting them on the IR. What is going on with Kwaski? And can we expect him back anytime soon? This is the thing I don't know.
I'd like to see him out there, man.
I would too.
The more guys we have out, the more of our original guys we have out there. I have faith in our backups and everything, but still, you want to see
the guys have been doing it all year long.
Plus, we got Kello and E-Man out there.
Yeah,
I got some of the slack
no worry
for
about
Richard
them.
Sherman.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be studs this week, man. They get the Falcons. I don't think it's going to be too much for them to handle. E-Man's been playing like a beast all season.
What's going to be your score on this then? I mean, what are you looking at?
Oof.
See.
Oh man,
you don't want to go too far, just to keep it. But
I don't know who they're going to have. That's the thing is, Ronbo. I don't know who they're going to have out there. They might pull some guys because they feel, we can handle these guys.
No,
they're going
to win this game for the first half. They're going to go all out.
I'll say, jeez. I mean, Jimmy's been balling out, man.
And he's going to get better, too.
You never know. And their team's terrible against the pass.
Oh, God.
I'll say 42 to 14. Because there's a pattern this week. There's a pattern this week, Ronbo. I don't know if you're noticing this. New England's got Cincinnati. Seattle's got Carolina. We've got the Falcons. And there was another team, who was it? Baltimore. They had the Jets. So it's like all these top teams
get to play garbage time teams. And I'll bet they forecasted this. I bet they got some kind of computer system that is so immaculate they can make these calls. God.
It seems like it, doesn't it?
Tell you what, Big C, we got to go though, fam. Let me. We'll see you tomorrow after the game and see if we're every one of us is right. All right.
I'll be back tomorrow celebrating that 12-2 with you, Ronbo.
There you go. Appreciate it too, Steve. Talk to you later.
All right, brother. Take care, man. Have a good night,
fam. Night. And I see Dancing with the Nintendo Stars. Now there's a name. 49ers 53, Falcons 14. And can I get a shout out? Dancing with the Nintendo Stars. Sup? Woo! Hey, let's go ahead and get 901. Let's go back to Memphis. Memphis. 901 Memphis may have passed out on us. All right. AK, my dude, AK Hendricks, what's up?
What's good with you? What's good with you? What's good with you, Ronbo?
Okay, man. You know, I always feel shame if I get too confident, too cocky, thinking we just go run over a team. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought, what was that team? Oh, I thought we was going to beat the Cardinals. The Cardinals gave us everything we could. Oh, that's why ever since those games with the Cards, I'm done underestimating any opponents. Jim, they lost that game, okay? So I said, you know what? Here we go again. We just got through playing. I mean, we walked through the fires of hell for 3 weeks. Now we get to come home and here come the Falcons. And I said, wait a minute. No, don't get carried away. Think about this for a minute, Ronbo. You know, the 49ers, they may be relaxed. Kyle says they ain't. Okay, what you thinking, man?
I'm gonna put it like this for you, Ronbo, and this gonna be very. I'm gonna get straight to it, man. You pretty much got the whole Falcons fan base still blaming Kyle Shanahan for that Super Bowl loss against the Patriots. Second thing, like I think his name Louis Riddick. What he said was Levi's is starting to turn into one of the most loudest stadiums in the league. Like the whole atmosphere is just different out there.
Yeah.
It's like extremely loud. It's not the same. It's nowhere. Levi's is nowhere near the same as last year. Third of all, like I said, he's playing against his former team, and that fan base still hates him. And with Catavia Street he starts tomorrow alongside with Bosa, so I'm gonna just let you think about that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking forward to watching that too. That's gonna be Catavius and all that strength.
I think it's gonna be a very chilled evening for Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't think we utilize him as much, being that it's a Falcons game. You know, we got the playoffs coming up. I think we run the ball majority of the game.
And they don't like to run either, from what I understand, Kay. The pass game, they pray that you don't use that. But I heard they're not that. From what I watched, they ain't all that good against the run either. So they got a problem. And we could bring up that clock.
Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah, that's basically what we're gonna be doing, man. Running down the clock. And I'm just ready for week 17, man. I've been arguing with over 20 Seahawks fans, bro.
Man, them people, I don't
Literally
understand.
Past week, man.
Oh.
I've been having to block Seahawks fans left and right, man, ever since I made my page, man.
Them some obnoxious people, ain't it? And the team ain't got no talent. They got and Penny just went down. What's he gonna do? You gonna beat us with Chris Carson the whole game? Russ can't do nothing about that run game.
If people really watch football, I honestly don't think the Seahawks are gonna get past the division round. That's even if they. I just don't see the Seahawks going to the NFC Championship. I really don't. If you really watch football, the Seahawks just been getting by
every week.
That's what I call it.
Oh, it's so annoying. And then we have to sit there and watch them with 10 wins. Oh man, come on.
None of their games was really won in the trenches for real. Basically, like 6 of their games was our same game. So. And then, but they turn around and say we had the easy schedule. That's why I really don't want. That's why I really don't waste my time arguing with that fan base like that.
Teams, Kay. God, what are you talking about? The easy schedule, man. That's fun.
Man. If we beat the Rams, that game will be meaningless. I think we should, like I said, run the ball for the rest of these games. Keep Jimmy Garoppolo. Just make him relax. I think we got all of this in the bag, man. People just need to chill. I know we got a lot of injuries, but some of these injuries are not as serious.
So
I think we got like 2 or 3 people out for the rest of the season. Waski Tart, I think he has fractured ribs. Not
it
fractured,
is fractured.
Something like that. Yeah, but people got to think about it like this. The NFL has one of the best doctors in the world, man.
Yeah, but he's going to need time.
They had the best doctors in the world, man. So some of these players, they're given medicines that allows them to play through these games.
That's
so I'm not really
put a flat jacket on like George Kittle and go. Gary,
man.
We got to go, family. Let me give you a score though. What do you think?
I think the Falcons gonna try to. I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it 35-20.
Yeah, oh, they're gonna get 20 on us.
No. I'm too comfortable with that. No. I'm gonna give it 35-14. 35-14.
I talked about it right quick.
35-14, man. I forgot we're playing at home tomorrow. I'm tripping.
I tell you, we need to be cautious and overconfident. So, Okay, fam. Let me see tomorrow after the game, and we can sit back and say, I don't even know why we was tripping. I can't wait to say that.
Oh, yeah. I'll be here tomorrow evening, man. You know the game.
Yeah, be looking for you, too. All right, bro. Talk to you later.
All right, well, you have a good night, man.
You too. And we're going to try Memphis again. At 901 Memphis, where you at, Memphis?
Man, I'm right here, Ronbo. What's going on?
Hey, who is this? Somebody checks into the chat every time. Says, representing Memphis, Tennessee. Who is this?
Man, this your boy, man. This your boy, 901 Niners, man. We was repping down there, man. In the Louisiana, man. In the bayou, man. Down there with them alligator eaters, man. It wasn't no problem, man.
I bet.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all of them.
Because, that was, they put, you know what, though? I have to respect them. I've been battling with them because they're still walking around doing the Sean Payton. Y'all wouldn't have won that game had we got that holding call. Let me get this straight. Please, people of New Orleans, I love you. My grandmother's from that area. Would y'all stop with that rule? When you go into punt formation, you cannot throw the ball to either sideline and get that call. And y'all know it. You keep on trying to use that for you lost. Take the L and hush. You was good.
Yes.
And they can't stand it. They ain't listening. They ain't listening.
And you know what? A lot of those players, what I can't understand is they have a coach like Sean Payton Ronbo that came from Illinois, the same school as Jimmy Garoppolo. Don't know the rules of the NFL with all these veteran quarterbacks and players on your team.
Doesn't make no sense.
That don't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense. And then here it is, a rookie quarterback considered to how long you've been in the league with an MVP candidate behind your high-power offense, and you can't stop somebody that came from the same school as you. You underestimated that boy because you put up big records with Tony Romo, Sean Payton. That's how that man knows. That's how he knows. A lot of people don't know that Sean Payton was a quarterback. They don't know that.
The thing about Sean Payton is this is what he does. Sean running around, throwing his arms up in the air. This is how he works the refs.
Yes.
So the refs now be making calls trying to get Sean to calm down. So I worry about that when he does that because that's how you work the officials into making calls maybe they shouldn't have made. Or some officials won't give you no calls, but some of them will. Tired of Sean crying. Maybe we're not doing a good enough job. Let's get him off us. I just hope they don't get that mentality. So,
He's wounded. I ain't going to take up too much time, but he's wounded over last year. But I'm going to tell you something about these games. A lot of people talking about our schedule, what we should have did and what we shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining on it. But what I got to say about them, Ronbo, is Seattle Skate, man, we didn't have no George Kittle, no Emmanuel Sanders.
Yep.
Devo stepped up. Dante Pettis got hurt. We didn't know if Jeff Wilson Jr. was ready. But now we see he was, how he came through in the clutch.
Yeah.
Man, people got to understand. A lot of people got hurt. But, man, we got so many offensive weapons, Ronbo, that is stupid retarded. We got real gadgets. These people are special teams. That's why they are special teams. Special team means, all 49er fans, quote unquote, means you are a very special clutch player. Look what Sean Payton did. He pulled a kick return off with a special team player, meaning this man can move around in different slot positions. That's why they are on special teams.
Taysom Hill is scary.
Yes.
And if he ever leaves that team, 49ers better be on the phone right quick, find his agent, get him over here. That boy is he's valuable.
Yes.
Oh, Juice is good, but Taysom Hill is ridiculous.
Yes. See, and you know what? I'm going to tell you what really won the game. The man punched Sean Payton in his mouth with his own play. The play that he punched him in their mouth. That's why he's upset. He's upset with that. And when they did the double reverse, Sean Payton came back and tried to pull it off on a punt. It was really play for play, blow for blow. That's all. It was the same play done in different formations.
Sean's got to have respect. He needs to have respect for Kyle.
Yeah.
You know, because all I could see on the sideline, his lips were so tight together, you couldn't have got a piece of paper between them. And I said, Sean is all pissed off. I never seen him like that.
Yes.
Because we're running this plays on him. He should have recognized the play, just like you said. How come Sean didn't see that coming? Some pre-snap movements.
None of
he
them
couldn't
did.
read them.
But you know what? We found out the scheme to their line in the end. That's how most of them ran through it. They found out that they're weak on their left, but to our right, they're weak. And have you noticed, if anybody go back and watch all them plays, they're one-sided. They're one-sided. They never play the left. They never play the left.
And see, that's our
right is our right, but it's their left.
But that's what Kyle does. He figures out your weakness and he works it. He just keeps hitting you in that same spot over and over until you just succumb to the pain and give it up. Oh!
Yes. See, he got him. If anybody go back and watch the film, what he did was they run straight line. They run straight line. Cal made them run side to side. Run side to side. Everybody bust to the out seam.
That's all you got to do.
No more running straight on the blitz. Everybody got to run side to side. Stretch them out, side to side. Okay, now we got to get out of position. The same way with Arizona. Okay, I want to run down. We finna go side to side.
that works on somebody. 901 we got to go. What is your score before you go?
Okay, because this is a trap game. They've been setting us up with all these trap games like Cleveland beat Baltimore and all these other stuff. I give us a 34-17.
There you go. I love that 17. All right. 901.
Because you can't display Matt Ryan because he molded Matt Ryan like he's doing Jimmy Garoppolo. So he knows the mind of Matt Ryan and how he go triggers it. I hope he discussed it with the offensive line, though. The defensive line.
You know he did.
I hope he does.
All right. 901 it could all come together tomorrow. I'm going to tell you what, family, get on in here tomorrow after the game. I'll be looking for you. And we can say, see that? Everything you said came into fruition. All right, fam.
You better know it. All right.
See you tomorrow, fam. Have a good night.
All right, fam. Man, you and the fam too, bro.
Appreciate you. All right.
Man, you too, bro. All right.
901 is singing that. Hey, there's Owen Sullivan, a resident Hawks fan. The Niners have never beat Russ. The Niners have never beat Russ, Pete, in Seattle. Well, Owen, one thing you got to understand, the environment has changed, the personnel has changed, and little cliches like this no longer apply. Get ready for a rude awakening. The shift of power has happened. It's over, Seattle. It's over. Shabazz! Oh, by the way, Owen,
Ronbo.
Thank you for your weekly contribution. Shabazz.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Shabazz, man, it's like, I'm thinking we need to get by this game tomorrow. Don't play with these people. Go in there and play them hard, especially for the first half. And then if you want to kick back, maybe in the third quarter, let Nick come on in. But don't be fooled because they look like little weak sisters. They still got Julio running around. As long as Julio lives and breathes, Shabazz, I'm telling you right now, look out, look out. Oh! But Shabazz, what do you think? What do you got planned for tomorrow?
We're going to respect them, Ronbo. We're going to respect them. I'm going to the game as usual. I'm flying up. I'll be there.
All right.
First, I'd like to say I apologize to the rest of the Empire. I was one of the people harassing you about our draft pick of Nicky B. I told you if he panned out the way he panned out, that I would pay you just like I tagged you earlier. If you want to come to the game with me, Ronbo, you can come to the game with me. I got a ticket for you, Ronbo.
And because of Nicky B?
I got a ticket for you. Yeah, because I'm going to eat crow. And two, like I said, I'm going to continue to say, I would never forget that last preseason I was on the edge of crying because I told you I didn't want my boy KB to get cut. Now look who showed up and showed off. Kendrick has showed up, showed out. But
put exclamation point on it.
But tomorrow is going to be all right. Him and Akello, they was both my guys that I wanted. That everybody was like, I'm tired of Akello and I'm tired of Kendrick. Hey, it's all right. Let them be. But
you know
tomorrow,
one thing about it, Shabazz, I was going to ask you. I have the all Ronbo team. I got Jimmy Ward on there. I got Akello. I got KB. You know I got KB on there. I'm telling you, I'm gonna put up my list for all those who doubted Eric Armstead. He's on the all Ronbo team. I've been trying to tell people, come here.
Right.
Man, them people can't cut him, man. He ain't nothing but wasting no time. I said, y'all don't understand. These people are hurt. Being hurt does not mean they can't play.
He was hurt, Eric, and you know what? He told me that personally. I took a picture with him. He trains in the off season in Arizona, and I spent some time there because I got a house there, Ronbo. And I spoke with him at the barbershop, and he was like, "Nah, man." He told me, he said that we had picked this option up, and he was happy that the Niners believed in him, and that's why I think he's not going to try to skate out on us. Because when he was still hurt, we picked up his option, not this year, last year.
Yep.
But he told me, he said, "Man, when I get better, trust me, man, I'm going." He told me he would have the season that he's having. He told me that personally, and I got a chance to take a picture with Big Eric Armstead. He's a cool dude, man.
Tell you, no, I like, and that year he was supposed, that shoulder injury that had been bothering him since high school or whatever, he should have got that taken care of before he entered the league. I guess there was no time, but he was getting ready to have a bust-out season that second year when D-Buck showed out. They said he was the most baddest dude in camp on the defensive line. Then the shoulder held him back. Look at that. Eric Armstead's a bust. I said, y'all don't know what you're talking about. And, you know, and now look, see, I do it. So.
Yeah, he's pretty good, man. But Ronbo, I got it 31-17. We're gonna deal with these cats, and you know what? I'm pulling for Carolina to pull an upset for us, baby.
Everybody is.
Carolina.
And the Panthers will say, don't call it an upset. We beat these dudes on our own merit. Be going like LL Cool J. Don't call it a comeback.
Yeah. That'd be nice for us. So like we said, we can go into week 17 and let Nick get some playing time. And, you know, a lot of these guys say, well, I don't know about these guys getting rest. We need rest. We haven't had a bye week since week 3. Our guys need a week off.
Badly.
We haven't had a bye week since week 3, man.
Maybe
so everybody, if we can get one, we can get 1 or 2 weeks off, man, that would be just a great service to the whole empire. But
God, yes.
Shout out to everybody that come to the games. You, Ronbo, for what you do, man. I appreciate it. My people down in Memphis and Mississippi, I got nothing but love for them because, hey, they my day ones. They was at the games with me when we wasn't winning nothing. They were there with me, and I got love for all those that are faithful. And I got love for you, Ronbo. So you
thanks, Shabazz. I got love for you too, fam. Hey, Shabazz.
I got a ticket for you, man.
I hear you. We'll talk about that. We got to give a shout out to Abel. Abel and this lady going to the game, courtesy of Shabazz. What they think is happy as can be.
Yeah. Big shout out to Big Abel Jr. He won the contest. And like I said, always, I'm gonna show love. At least try to show love once a year to the Empire, and next year maybe we try to get some of them preseason tickets away too, Rob.
You're an outstanding individual, my man. Shabazz, hey, we gonna go. I'm gonna tell you what. I'll look for you tomorrow if you get some time. And, you know, hey, Shabazz, I'm gonna write you a note here in a minute. If you can, I'd love to hear from you tomorrow. We'll talk about it. I'll get back to you on this in just a little bit. Okay. All right, fam.
Okay, just hit me a note in the inbox, Ronbo.
Immediately, as soon as I get off. All right, fam. Have a good night.
All right. Peace. You too.
Yeah. And AKC.
What's shaking on, bro?
KC, man, I was just sitting back here, relaxed. This is our last weekend to so-called relax, you know, KC, because next week the Rams act like they're getting a little uppity out in L.A., and they're probably thinking they've got visions of, if they win tomorrow, they've got visions of playoffs, which means they're going to come in guns a-blazing against us next week, so look out for them. We've got Todd Gurley.
Niners are playing for playoffs tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So what are you looking at here tomorrow? I mean, we got guys missing on defense.
Well,
go ahead.
Yeah, that sucks about DJ Jones. What happened to DJ? I hear he's out for the season.
Yeah, he played on that ankle. Casey, he hurt that ankle early in the game. He kept right on pushing. And that's why the 49ers thought, well, he's still playing like he's okay. So, and then the doctor took a look at it. Whoa, this ends now. We got to get him prepped and get this fixed, or he's going to have arthritis like you've never seen, So they probably couldn't believe. DJ Jones, we got some guys of a different breed. You know what I mean, Casey? Man. These guys they just go. George Kittle.
They're coaches, man. Yeah, the defensive line coach, you see the effect on the offensive line now.
Oh, he makes them crazy.
Yeah, Wes Welker. I mean, it's crazy, man. Wes. Is that Wes Welker you had?
Hey, you're right, though.
Yeah, man.
You talk about the wide. Hey, Wes Welker needs credit. Our wide receivers are
Kendrick Bourne, yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, and remember how Wes was teasing Kendrick Bourne in preseason? Hey, Kendrick, man, you keep making catches like that, I can accept that shirt. Because Bourne was out there dressed in bizarre apparel.
I think Kendrick really became a veteran this year. You start to see him really just find his role on the team. I hope they get a return touchdown tomorrow. I hope they get a nice kickoff return and punt return touchdown. That'd be the first of the season, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah, you're not mistaken. That would be. Richie James returns that ball coast to coast. That'll bring the house down.
Yeah. And people saying it's a trap game. If this is a trap game, I think the Rams might be a trap game. Seattle sucks. I know that's a trap game.
I love it. Well put.
we all got to start saying that's a trap game. Just get some zingers in, man.
Hawks, they got no personnel. They're sliding by on sudden little plays. They got a good run game. I don't know why they've won somebody. That team should be. We're in week 14. That team should be 6-7. We should have beat them.
Like
the Rams should have swept them this year. I really, God, they bother me. Anyway.
Well, we didn't have Kittle. Kittle's going to make a huge difference, man. I mean, it's
even Kittle. KC, man. Even Kittle wasn't there. We were leading 10-0 until they took Sanders out. That wasn't going to stop. I mean, there's no telling what the score was going to be. Sanders goes down, Kittle's out. We got no offense now, but nothing but a bunch of rookies, and they finally found a way to tie it up. We go into overtime, and we were still going to beat their useless butts, and we missed the field goal. Everybody's talking about Russell Wilson came. Yeah. They know they can beat the 49ers. They went in there and did it before. What? Oh, God.
That whole thing was a nightmare, wasn't it, Ronbo? Oh,
it was.
Man. But, the Niners would have been 9-0, and that would have been – it went from 0-9 to 9-0.
Oh.
I mean, they're just, they're back on top, man.
That's fine. Yeah. Things are where they should be. So that's all right.
But, so I think it's going to be, I think the Niners are going to feast tomorrow. In the last 3 games, the Falcons have allowed an average of over 5 sacks. The Seahawks have allowed an average of over 4 sacks. So I think it'll be... they're playing at home. It could be another 28-0 half kind of thing, man.
I tell you, I just want to see that defense look like they did before the Saints lit them up. But KC, I think it had a lot to do with the 49ers keeping that defense out there all day. The 49ers were scoring so fast. I mean, they were keeping up with Mr. Pro Bowl first ballot Hall of Famer. And I said, whoa! And the defense said, okay, guys, but you know what? Could you run the ball a little bit? Can we give us a minute? Defense is like, oh.
Well, Ronbo, if you look on the sideline, you saw Drew Brees when he had the lead on the sideline. He in the beginning of the game, he was still ready to go. So he took the Niners. He understood where the Niners are at, and so Kyle just did what the game called for because they were going for 2-point conversions and stuff. And
they were fired up. Casey, we got to pull up though. Let me get your score before we say goodnight.
All right, let's say 32-0.
Another shutout. You and Sharon. I love it. I hope it happens.
Hey, Ronbo, did you get a new mic?
Did I get a new mic? Why?
Yeah.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
Good. I've been hearing about that. I'm sort of making sure I got it targeted right. So, anyway,
You
fam.
got that radio voice, Ronbo.
Not intentionally. Thanks, fam. Casey, I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Yep. Take care, Ronbo.
You too. Yeah. Hey, and Jay Merlin says, I want to see a sea of red in Seattle and win them. Jay Merlin, this is one thing I've never noticed in the Clink. You never see an overwhelming amount of 49er fans. I think they screen people out. I think they don't let the 49er fans in there. Because, they're not right. Boy, they got some things going on in Seattle. That Friday, I know about what you guys do in Seattle on Fridays. You guys are really ridiculous with that. You know what? That's it. Abel! Hey, Abel says, thank you, Ronbo. Thank you, Shabazz. Abel, just enjoy that game, fam. Donna Bell says, hey, I live in Georgia, and today I was repping my Niners, and I got the stank eye. Hang in there, Donna. I know Southerners, they're more polite. They ain't going to do nothing but give you the stank eye, as long as they don't do no more than that. Maybe yell a couple of nice things in a bad way, I guess. Donna Bell, go, girl. And Andre Gunn says, Niners faithful from the 717 Pennsylvania. Love the Ronbo show. Thanks, Andre. Holler back at you, fam. Hey, Rick.
Ron Beasy.
Rick. Just relaxed atmosphere in there. I just hope, Rick, that we're not relaxed for no known reason. Because every week, it's like George Kittle says, all these guys are all Americans out here. Everybody did well. We all made the pros. So at any given Sunday, you will be tested. We don't take any team or any opponent lightly. So, I'm watching George say this. I know he's got the tongue in cheek. George knows nobody can stop him personally. So, but Rick, are you looking for any surprises coming up tomorrow?
No, not at all. Ronbo, I see a focus on this team that I haven't seen since the Harbaugh days. They're focused.
Yes.
And the only difference is between this team and the Harbaugh days, these guys are having fun.
Yes.
Them Harbaugh teams were strictly business.
Yeah.
So you couldn't tell if they were having fun or not. These guys are having fun. Whooping ass.
Mm-hmm.
You
that
know
locker
it.
room is jumping.
So they're focused, man. They're laser focused. And you've been saying it all year, that offense is going to get better every week. And look what it's doing.
Mm-hmm.
We've been progressively getting better every week. And I think we still can go. We can still get better.
Oh, he's just hitting stride. After a year being off, healing up in the ACL, coming back and acclimated to his new receivers and all that stuff, people expected him to come in and do miracles from game one, and he struggled and he went to work on it. Now we're in week 14, and all of a sudden somebody is got back where they used to be, and people said, whoa, we didn't know he could do that. Shh.
You know what? They act like they forget those last 5 games of the 16 season. He came in and lit it up.
Obviously, he has talent.
Right. And shout out to KB.
Yeah.
Shout out to your man, KB.
That's
you know
my
it.
dog. What?
He's balling.
I hope he wears gold. I hope he wears gold Tifus tomorrow. KB kills me.
He's a fan. I don't know if he's a fan favorite, but he's a favorite of mine. He looks like he's having fun all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he reminds me of one other receiver we used to have that was like that. And he was a fan favorite back when he was on the team, and that's Quentin Patton.
Oh, I forgot about QP. Kendrick takes it to the next level, though. Him and QP are close. But Kendrick is just getting up and jamming, boy.
Yeah. Smiling in everybody's face. He's loving it.
Man.
I think I can't wait to see what Baby Hawk gonna do. Baby Hawk gonna get out there.
That's gonna be interesting.
He gonna toss some people around. We gonna have fun. It's gonna be a good one.
I think so.
Yeah.
I just want to see if Mostert. Hey, Rick, who is between Mostert, Matty B? I figure TC's going to have at least a good game, but it depends on the ball carries. Who's going to win between carrying the ball? Who's going to win between Matty B and Mostert?
I got to give it to Mostert. He's the hot hand right now.
Man,
I got to give it to Mostert. But you know how Kyle is against his old teams. He like to show out. So he might put TC in there and show out against his old team.
I wish he would put TC on them linebackers, though. Run some plays out the backfield, Kyle, with TC.
Yeah.
Let Mostert and Breda do the heavy lifting between the tackles. I know he would do some abuse because he's got good hands. Let him, man.
Let him get out there in the flats.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
Kyle's got to consider. He may be saving that for the playoffs because he could have did it a long time ago.
Hey, he could be saving it for sure. You never know with Kyle. He always got some tricks.
Yeah, because that's
But
Sanders' play.
I will say this, Rombo. We got to get rid of that 13-3 because we got Jimmy G. We got to get rid of that.
Yeah, 13-3
might get us in trouble.
I know, right? It's a bad thing.
That might get us in trouble. So we got to go with what you gonna do. What you gonna do when the Niners are 14-2?
You got it, brother. What you gonna do,
brother?
It's just too much fun this year. Hey,
I told you Wednesday. I told you my score Wednesday, 35-13.
35-13 for Rick. Man, this is going to be. I think it's going to be fun. Depends how.
Yeah, we're going to have a good time.
Yeah, depends how many schemes Kyle wants to run. If you have Emmanuel Sanders out there throwing on the run, looking like Lamar Jackson, I mean, he was rolling right, Rick, hard. The defender was bearing down on him. He floated off of one leg, floated that shot, deep downfield.
Off his back foot.
Oh!
Off the back foot.
What kind of arm does Emmanuel Sanders have? Who knew? Kyle knew.
You know what? He was saying that in practice, he kept throwing ducks. He couldn't get it right in practice.
I don't get that. Adrenaline.
Showtime, though. When them lights get bright, the stars show up.
That's it. Rick, I'm gonna tell you what, man. Let me see you tomorrow, man, and we laugh about this score. Hopefully we're laughing.
Hey. Yeah. I'll be laughing, man. We gonna do this. It ain't no trap game. My guys are laser focused.
I think so. Like you said,
there's gonna be plenty of Rombo-gasms tomorrow.
There you go.
Rombo-gasms galore tomorrow.
And singing ooh la la.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. All right, Rombo.
All right, Rick. Have a good night, fam.
Yep.
And he is the Night Riding Avenger. He is Nighthawk.
What's going on, Mambo?
Nighthawk, it's you. Getting ready to kick some more booty.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, Nighthawk, tomorrow we got a game that, we can't overlook. It's like Rick just pointed out, the 49ers are focused in. They're not taking anybody not seriously. So, it should be a good game. I hope Kyle, just stays basic. Not get really crazy out there. Don't let anybody see what we're capable of doing. Nighthawk, did you notice you've seen some things against the Saints that we've never seen before? Kyle's got more stuff in his back pocket that people don't have no idea about, that they work on, I think, every day in practice. So Kyle surprises these defensive coordinators. They think they got Kyle all figured out. Kyle's got Juice running option plays. He's got Emmanuel Sanders throwing deep downfields. We got a great coach, Nighthawk. How do you feel about Kyle Shanahan?
You know what? Sanders was a good pickup.
Man,
he was a good pickup. He was a good pickup.
Excellent pickup. And him and Lynch, they work so well together. I tell you.
He was talking about, and then Shannon was talking about Garoppolo. He said he worked with other quarterback, and they had a bad attitude. But he said Garoppolo got a good attitude.
Oh yeah, good point. Matty Ice did not like Kyle Shanahan that first year. He didn't believe in the program. He didn't buy all in. And they had a whole lot of trouble in the beginning. And then Ice finally bought into the program. Right?
Yeah, because Sanders had like different. He had different kind of quarterback. He said he been with different quarterback, and they had a bad attitude. But he said with Garoppolo, he likes Garoppolo because he got a good attitude.
And accepted the plan and liked it. He liked everything Kyle was cooking. And when you like that, you learn quickly. Actually, when you think about it, Nighthawk, Jimmy's learning faster than Matty Ice did. Because Matty Ice's first year was awful. I think they won 6 or 7 games that year. Even we beat them that year.
But look what happened. He came in the system and look, Garoppolo and him, like, they got along.
Jimmy's a smart man. No, why? Jimmy's
Garoppolo and
go ahead.
But Garoppolo and Sanders, when he came in there, Garoppolo just came like in the system. He just fit like glue.
I tell you.
I mean, the offense is so good now because of him. Kittle's doing good.
Oh.
I mean, because the Seahawks got lucky. If we had Kittle in the Seahawks game, man,
game over.
The Seahawks would not do shit. They got lucky. We missed that field goal. They won by fucking overtime.
Oh, we didn't even need Kittle that game. If I just could have kept Emmanuel Sanders in the game, they had nobody that could cover Sanders. Oh, I just really wish we could get that game back and just give me Emmanuel Sanders. We'll give Seattle Seahawks a break. We won't use George. Let's just use Emmanuel Sanders. That's all we need. And
Seahawks had them before because Seahawks missed that field goal and Seahawks won.
And 49ers missed a field goal, yeah. That's okay.
And I mean the Rams, when they played Seahawks before, the Rams missed that kick and Seahawks won. That's have been a loss.
That's 2 games. That's why I'm counting. Also, somehow, well, you know what? It's their fault though. I got to blame the Tampa Bay Bucks. The Tampa Bay Bucks were just taking the Seahawks and just beating them back and forth on the ground. And then all of a sudden, Jameis Winston started doing the Jameis Winston. I said, you know what? This had to be rehearsed. This makes no sense. The Bucks are blowing them off the field, and all of a sudden they quit playing in the end of the third quarter, and the Hawks win. I was sick. I couldn't believe it. You guys, what? Come on, you got to be kidding me.
I'm hoping Carolina killed their motherfucking ass.
No. Hey, it's getting. All right, now before we run out of time, what is your score for tomorrow?
My score is Niners 40, Atlanta 30.
You got Atlanta coming up at 30, so 40-30. So now I can say it's kind of a shootout you got planned. Watch him be right.
Yeah, I want to be shooting. I want a shootout. I want to see a shootout.
You want that?
But
just for entertainment's sake, just as long as we win.
I want them to score 4. I want them to score 40 points. I want to see that.
Yeah, but how about the Falcons? You want to see them score 30? If they do, that means we got a problem, though. Now, it's very important that the 49ers do not let the Falcons score a lot of points tomorrow because if you're a championship team, you've got to put teams like Atlanta away and early. Don't let them stick around because that's a bad sign. But hopefully, we'll see. All right.
Well, you know what? Let's make it 40 to 20.
Okay, that's better because that means they got garbage time points. All right.
Yeah. Okay, but before you go, Rambo, can you give me a shout out?
You know this. Niners for Nighthawk.
Oh yeah! Before I go, hit that like. Nighthawk is out.
Thanks, Nighthawk.
Go Niners!
Yeah!
Go Niners!
See you tomorrow, Nighthawk. And hey, Maris. I want to pronounce that right. Is there a? Oh, it's just Ma. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hello. Did I pronounce your name right? What is your name?
Maurice.
Oh, Maurice. 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 Hey, Maurice.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up with you, Ronbo?
Oh, Maurice, man, I'm just sitting back here. I ain't been so relaxed in weeks, because last week, shucks, man, I was taking pills, trying to calm down. And the week before that, of course, as you know, we had to deal with Lamar, and that was just ridiculous. We ain't had no fun, no relaxing fun in a long time. And actually, I got to tell you, before the Green Bay game, I said, oh, Lord. Oh, no. Yeah. We 2 out of 3, though, Maurice. We bad.
Yeah.
We real bad.
Can't be mad at it.
What do you think about tomorrow's game?
2 out of 3, you know what I'm saying? And tomorrow going
Proud.
to be 3 out of 1, you know.
Just too many casualties. I mean, we just bodies. You know, we sacrifice dudes that we need to win them games, and that's the only thing that's bugging me.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, some of them are coming back before the season's over, so I guess we're
Right.
okay. Yeah.
Hey, Street's coming back.
Street's coming back tomorrow. Yeah, Davis can be in there lifting weights and lifting bodies, throwing them out the way. So I can't wait to see how good he looks. I think we're going to be.
You know what?
Excited about him.
I want to see one player come back because I know if he come back,
Who's
he'll
that?
stretch the field in the playoff, and people won't be expecting for him to be there because he hadn't been with us the whole season.
Who's that?
And that's Goodman, the wide receiver.
Oh, Marquise?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. Marquise is on the IR. They just put him on there the other day. I don't know if that was for the season. Is that at this point in the season? That might be it for Keys.
That may be it. Okay.
Which is
I thought
unfortunate.
that, you know, that was like a good surprise to put that speed out there.
I know. I really, God, I wish we had. He just couldn't stay out of
Open that
leg
field
and
all the
foot
way up
injury.
so Jimmy can look anywhere when he get ready. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already kind of doing it. But
Now-
if you put that speed on there,
Oh, man.
yeah, they're going to respect everything.
They got, you know, but so for now, I got Debo's holding it down real well. I don't know what Wes Welker's doing with it, but he's catching everything now, making them tough catches. Sanders is being Emmanuel Sanders. And Kendrick Bourne, KB.
You know what I'm saying? Making some of them old time catches, you know what I'm saying?
And-
Johnny Taylor, Johnny Taylor and Jerry Rice catches.
Yeah, Taylor Rice combo was something else, wasn't it? Yeah. You know,
But I believe the defense will step up, you know what I'm saying? Take this game on out so everybody can rest.
yes, you know.
Yeah, I believe they're going to step up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because last week was kind of scary.
Hold
That
it
was,
down.
yeah, but Drew Brees is one of the best there is. You can't come into the dome and play no zone and expect Brees not to have a field day, and he did. But,
Right.
but-
I'm going to tell you why Drew Brees can see that field. You know why? Because he got speed.
yeah,
When you got speed like that, and people can run that routes, and you got
Yeah.
a good quarterback that can see it quicker.
exactly. He was dropping that ball into spots, and dudes was right there to make it. That's what Kyle's offense is about the same way. Jimmy's supposed to drop that ball into spots. Receivers are supposed to be there to get it. Throwing your dudes open. Yes. So.
Right.
Well, they're gonna get to
But see, Matty Ice, you know what I'm saying? We might have him like Peyton Manning, you know what I'm saying? He get the tap dancing, it's over.
You know, I want to see that defense because they worry me because I want to know if last week was just one of them things. I want to see them back on the front line scaring quarterbacks to death again. See, we'll find out tomorrow.
Oh yeah. I believe they're gonna be at home, had a home crowd
Yeah.
for them too. You know what I'm saying?
Sleeping
They've
in
been
your
away
own
from home
bed, kick it
for
back,
like 2
relax.
weeks, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. They're gonna be ready, man. They're gonna be ready. You know, I like how like Kendrick Bourne stepping up, you know, catching everything close to 20. Man.
Kendrick is.
You know what I'm saying? You put him in red zone.
Oh, yeah.
If that is not you know, slick as ice good here, he gonna slide right by him.
No. I mean, every time they get near that 10-yard line, where is 84? Get in there, 84. I'm going to call Kendrick's number right away
But
almost.
gonna cut it through like butter, you know what I mean? He gonna cut it through like he gonna cut it through like it's butter.
Jimmy. Whew, bam. Boy, that is something fun to watch. That last pass, he hit Kendrick. The defender was like maybe a step or so behind. That's all it was. Jimmy put that ball in there like laser sharp, right on target. Kick, boom! And Kendrick's laughing on his way down to the ground. The defender put him down. You can see Kendrick's mouth. Let go of me, B.
Between the numbers. That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
God, I love watching him play. Man, hope we get some more of those tomorrow. Hey, Mauricio, what do you see for a score in this game?
Well, I'm looking at I'm saying 31-3.
Defense shows up big time.
I give 3 points in. We're going to be at home. They might do a little something at the end.
So 31-3, and it's a shutout until the last quarter when Kyle says he sits his starters down, lets the second string defense play the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And they come in to get a field
So
goal.
we got to beat them Hogs, man. We got to beat them Hogs.
I know, right? Don't nobody get hurt in the last few minutes of this game. Maurice, that's a good point.
Exactly.
Don't get hurt in the last few minutes.
They so lucky. Something to fall their way, just for them to, I don't know what it is. They got a rabbit foot or something.
Oh, man, don't
in
let
the locker room. Somewhere.
Shit. They go into Carolina. So that means they have to travel to the East and, they got to be. You know what, though? I don't think the Panthers feel like playing no more. They really like their coach. He's gone. I understand they're complaining about the play calls. They're not happy. They might let the 49ers just roll over. I mean, they may just let the Hawks come in and roll over them. I don't know. I don't think they're serious.
Right. Since they got rid of the coach.
Yeah.
And everything, stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? The boys trying to play for their position. They better do it because that's what the next coach gonna be looking at.
Yeah. If I was the owner, that's what I would tell him. I know how y'all feel about the coach, but if you don't go out here, I'm going to tell you what, you go be following him out the door. You got to tell the truth, I'm not playing with y'all, man. I'm paying too much money. Fam.
That's right.
We got to go, fam. Let me see you tomorrow, huh? Good night, Rick.
All right. Yeah. I'm ready to send that ooh la la with you.
All right. We're going to be singing, too. All right, fam. See you tomorrow. Oh, God. Hey, Jamal.
Hey, Ronbo, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, man. How you doing?
Jamal, I mean, it's so fun this year. I did not know we was going to have this much fun before the season started. I knew we was going to compete. I know we was going to win the division and be considered Super Bowl favorites. Well, we're not maybe the Super Bowl contenders. Or actually, no, I think we are considered one of the teams most likely to be in the Super Bowl. And especially in the NFC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Who could beat the 49ers in the NFC? As long as we get everybody back. That's my only worry.
I think we'll get everybody back. So in a couple of weeks, I think the rest of our guys, that's going to be clawing and holding it down until Sherman get back and the rest of our guys get back. I think we'll be ready for the playoffs. So,
yeah.
Hey,
I just thought about something.
Yeah,
hey, DJ
get
Jones,
home field advantage, and then the road to the championship got to come through Levi's.
Goes through Levi's. That's it.
Yeah.
We'll get there. It's something that's got to be done. DJ Jones, I just realized DJ weighs how much? I think DJ goes 310, 20, 30, somewhere in there. I forgot.
Wes is 40. I think he's pretty fast, isn't he?
Oh, dude is extremely athletic. If you got DJ Jones, you follow him on Twitter. Do you know that DJ Jones can slam dunk?
What?
Yeah, he's got a film. He's got a video of him dribble. It ain't no doctrine, ain't no it's real. You can see it's real. DJ Jones dribbles the basket, elevates, and slam dunks. I couldn't stop talking to him, man. DJ,
how much does he weigh?
He weighs over 300 pounds. Now, see, that's why he was doing such. Remember, he got that sack. He's really athletic. That size is something he works well with. So we're going to miss him. Sheldon Day, I think, goes over 300 pounds too, though. Somebody said we don't have another 300-pounder. I think Sheldon Day goes over 300 pounds. He's in there.
I'll tell you, man, we got some athletic big men, and that's a very good thing. They were saying the same thing about me when I was. It's like, man, he moved well for a big man, and he danced real good. I do Chi-Town stepping, so that's all he stepped to. So, yeah.
Well, Jamel, when you say big man, Jamel, what kind of weight are you throwing around?
When I was playing, I played at Maryville High School with I don't know if you remember Eugene Wilson. He was on my team. Right. And I was up to like over 300 pounds. Like
Whoa! Jamel, you were part of the 300 club. Okay.
I lost weight since then, though.
How tall are you?
Yep. I am 6'3". JJ is about 5'3", and he's just 11. So
already, so he's got your genetic structure. Jamel, you're definitely NFL material. 6'3", 3-something. Yeah.
Yep, I was. And had I not got hurt, my cousin always told me that it's like I said, Jamel, had this not happened to you, you know you was going pro, you know that. I said, hey man, you never know. You never know. He said, no, man, you going. That's all I say, yeah.
It's all right, you know.
Oh, yeah, hey, before I go, I went to school at IU. Antoine Randall was in my journalism class.
Is that right?
I'm serious. And whenever he saw me, he always called me big man. And I said, well, what's going on, Twan? He said, well, big man, what's going on, boy? I said, yeah, like he was in my class. He always called me big man. Some of the players, like Levron Williams, Jeremy Johnson, Kurt Hastings, who played basketball, who played in NBA. I saw Bobby Knight when he got fired. That was
greatest college. God, I love Bobby Knight. That dude used to have me in tears laughing, boy.
I know, man. Good times at IU. Yep.
Psychopath.
Okay. Before I go, my score is at least 35-14, if not more. Because I'm really starting to see Kyle Shanahan, his mind is starting to go crazy. So.
Hey, you ain't seen it yet. Wait till we get closer. I think Kyle's going to come out of a bag from – I hope he practices up on the Seahawks and then go into the playoffs. Don't throw everything out there, just a couple of things.
Yeah, I'm saying, if we see anything like we saw last week with that double reverse pass thing, I'll see you got to – what? Crazy. That's like watching – like a trick move and one mixtape game.
Unbelievable.
Which me and my late cousin Ben too. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, those trick moves and stuff, watching Hot Sauce is as advertised. It's for real. Those guys are really good.
That's it. Jamel, we gonna go, fam. I'll look for you tomorrow. Yes. Rest easy. I'll be looking for you, okay?
All right, man.
All right.
All right, yep.
I just realized what Jamel was saying. You know, can you imagine the Madden game next year, how they change it for the 49ers? Because, Kyle's out there playing Madden football. I got my wide receiver dropping back on one leg. He threw the ball about 30, 40 yards down the field. And my receiver's underneath it. What? He's got a touchdown! Oh! Nate!
What's up, man? How you doing?
Nate, I'm just mesmerized and intrigued by this 49er team. Nate, I got to tell you, the team is so wildly good now, and it's just getting started. The defense was already kicking butt. All of a sudden, the offense is coming on. Nate, you realize if this offense gets fully installed and that defense, I'm talking 4 years of every time anybody talks about going to the Super Bowl, you got to put the 49ers' name is involved from here on for years. Good. God, I love what I'm seeing. But, Nate, about tomorrow, what are you feeling?
I'm feeling today that I think we need to rest Chikowski Tark, I think he needs to rest for that crack rib, and we need to rest certain defensive players in order to have a healthy team in Week 17 against the Seahawks, man.
Kowalski's not playing, so not to worry about him tomorrow. They haven't said a word about him. I don't know what's going on with him. The ribs do seem to. I heard the crack, though. I thought they were either bruised or something like that. So he may be back for the Hawks game or later.
Yeah. And also, what's that? And our defensive end needs to rest that hamstring as well. We need to just get healthy right now.
Yeah,
honestly. We need to get healthy in order to, Week 17 is important, man. We got to beat that team, man. We got to beat them in Seattle.
Just got to.
The Falcons, maybe they're not a pushover team. We got to be aware of them, but we got to run the ball. We got to keep them out of. Got to keep the defense off the field as much as we can now.
Good point.
We got to focus on the run. Yeah. That's all I can say right now. That's all I'm worried about. Just getting those guys healthy, keeping those guys healthy. And Solomon Thomas, he had that one sack. If it wasn't for that flag on the play, he actually would have had an actual sack.
Sherm! God, no! Sherm will be resting too, though, so he won't be holding anybody tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, man. That's all I have to say, man. You have a good night, man.
All right, Nate,
and you are correct. We will be in the Super Bowl the next 4 years.
Nate, you got any score in mind, though, for tomorrow's game?
I would say it's going to be low. It won't be low scoring on the Niners side, but the Falcons won't be on the field enough. So I would say, 27 to 14.
Hey, all right.
13, like
put Nate down for 27-14. All right, Nate. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, man.
All right, fam.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Yeah. And is that area code? Area code's 314. Hello, 314.
Ronbo, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing it. You know I'm doing, man. I mean, you're a 49er fan right now. You can't be nothing but good. I could be sitting here with a bullet in my shoulder. I got a fat woman standing on my foot, and I ain't ate in 3 days. And I'd still be saying, "Oh, I'm feeling so good." Oh.
Say that, Ronbo, man. I've been a Niner fan since 1981, man.
All right.
And I'm from Western New York.
Man, fam, what is your name?
Man. I'm TC, Ronbo.
TC. I can easily remember that. Tevin Coleman, y'all, you got the same initials. TC.
There you go.
Go ahead and run it down then, TC. What's up, man? You've been a fan since 81. So this year, you can make some comparisons between what you're seeing now and the best, talking the best of the dynasty way back, Rice, Montana, Steve Young. What are you thinking?
I'm feeling good. Listen, I have 3 cousins, and we're all 49er fans, right? Now,
good.
These guys, last year was after the 13th season and the 14th season, it's been tough for us. And those boys kind of swayed away from football because of the hurt we went through the Harbaugh years, man.
Yes.
And, I stayed watching my guys. After we got Garoppolo, Garoppolo coming 17, and I see he go on that 5-game win streak. I said, man, we got something special here with this young boy.
Yes.
Kyle come. Hey, listen, how you like this name for Kyle? He's Mad Kyle. Mad Kyle, man. Kyle Shanahan is a beast.
He's crazy, man. He's the most dangerous weapon on that field. The players are good, but with that, Kyle's like Professor X of the X-Men. He controls everything and does it well.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does, man. I try to tell these boys, I watched last year the team we had when Garoppolo went down. I thought last year we would sneak into the playoffs, and then I figured this year we would make a deep playoff run, right? And I told my guys, they said, well, what's your predictions for the season? And I told these boys, this was in August. I said, hey, look, 12-4, 13-3. And now I'm like, they thought I was crazy, man. And they told you tripping. You love the 49ers too much. They'll never go 12-4. They'll never be 13-3.
They call you delusional and all them names they like to call folks. They like the 49ers.
Yeah, man. And now they see. And, every week I had to hear the same thing. Oh, well, they ain't play nobody. Oh, well, we beat Carolina. We beat Green Bay. We should have had that damn game against Seattle, man, but I'm not a big believer in how you say good losses, but it was a good loss. You know, it brought those boys back down to reality, but they're still hungry, and you can see it with this team. You know, you're right. We should be talked about over the next 4 or 5 years. If we're not in the Super Bowl talk, something is wrong. As long as they stay together.
That's all. That's all. And you know what's so funny is, because you know how great teams do. If you got a good team, for some reason, every free agent in the market, OBJ's trying to get over there now. Every free agent with talent wants to come to your team. So you don't even have to recruit anymore. Just answer the phone.
No, you don't have to. They coming because of Kyle.
Yes.
They coming because of what they see.
Sherman did
turnaround. This was a quick damn turnaround, man. You know, Sherman knew what we had last year.
Yep.
Sherman knew last year. If Jimmy G don't go down last year, man, you know, even in that game, we shut Kansas City down
in the second
half.
That's right.
I was at that game. We shut they ass down.
Tell you.
You know,
and also
Jimmy
TC,
G,
if Jimmy G stays on the field, what we had to go through at the beginning of the season with Jimmy G this year, learning everything, getting into rhythm, getting into sync, building chemistry, we go through all of that last year. Do you know if that had been the case, it could be 14? I mean, I'm talking ain't got no losses. We almost accomplished that this year. But Lamar is still hanging out.
Absolutely.
I got to respect Lamar Jackson.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Ronbo, quick. It took me 3 weeks to get on your show, man. And I just want to tell you all, I appreciate what you're doing as a Niners fan. I love your dialogue and how you carry the people and all that, man. But I finally found the PIN number.
TC.
I've been asking everybody over on Facebook. I'm over there on the Facebook Nothing But Niners page.
Okay.
And somebody from over there showed me how to get on your show, showed me how to get the pen and everything, man. You know, hopefully I get to talk to you tomorrow after we annihilate. We're going to annihilate Atlanta. I believe Kyle is going to make an example of Atlanta.
Because they didn't appreciate him.
I think he'll run the score up. You know, I really do. So I'm saying 41-17 tomorrow.
Oh! Do you know we have exactly? I think I said the same score, didn't I? Yeah, TC, we're thinking alike. I said 41-17. I figured Kyle's gonna pull the dogs off somewhere in the middle of the fourth quarter. And the defense is gonna say, "Well, we feeling better now. We got something we can work with here." Because last week,
man,
that scared me last week. I'm telling you that. But everybody ain't Drew Brees.
Everybody kept saying it, whoever got the ball last, and that's what it looked like.
It was
Jimmy G. You know, how what do you think about this? Do you think that Kyle was playing possum with Jimmy through these first maybe 9 weeks of football, making him feel comfortable back there? You know,
using the run
I'm trying
game.
to tell everybody, it's more of a mental battle with these injuries that they come back from. It's more mental than physical. So if they can get strong mentally and not worry about it. Okay, he's gonna ball, but I think Kyle used them minimum, and now he's unleashing him. And you see what Jimmy been doing over the last 4 weeks of football.
Looking better and
he's
better.
Working his way up.
More,
he's in top 10 of about 8 categories.
Ooh, there you go. TC, we gotta go, fam. If you get a chance, get on back here tomorrow. We're gonna go going crazy after the game. All right.
Absolutely, Ronbo. You have a good night, man.
You too, TC. Pleased to meet you, fam.
All right, go Niners.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And we go from TC to JT.
Oh.
JT. JT. JT, you got a feedback. You got to turn that speaker up. I can hear me shouting back at me. Yes.
I'm on.
JT, tomorrow there's people that are calling it a trap game. There are those that think we're going to run the score crazy. Some of us have Nick Mullins starting late in the first quarter. Because the game's out of control in the first 15 minutes. Kyle Shanahan's pulling. He's calling Jimmy Garoppolo's trotting on the field. Kyle Shanahan's calling for him to come back And Nick Mullins enters the game. We're midway through the second quarter. Nick Mullins is going to finish the first half. Don't know if he's going to come back, if Jimmy's going to come back in the second half or not, but that's it for now. And, of course, Nick Mullins finishes the game, and the 49ers are clowning the Atlanta Falcons. Did I go too far with that, JT? What is happening tomorrow?
No, you did not go too far with that. Because you know what? To be honest with you, Ronbo, I wouldn't be surprised if they do such a thing. If we go in there and basically do what we want at will with the Atlanta Falcons, I could see them putting in Nick Mullins, and I wouldn't mind seeing Nick Mullins. Matter of fact, I got a Nick Mullins jersey. I'll bust my Nick Mullins jersey out.
There you go.
Tomorrow.
There you go.
You know, I'm more than I wouldn't mind seeing Nick Mullins. You know,
I wouldn't either.
Sharpen up his game a little bit.
You know, because the boy's intensity is crazy. Nick has that look on his face. Dude is serious, and you know he knows the offense.
He can get the job done. I got more confidence with Nick Mullins too. You know, but he's not no Jimmy G. But you know, I can roll with Nick Mullins.
JT, you know what I wonder?
All right.
I wonder if Mullins is still. You know how they used to say Nick Mullins used to be after the game. He'd like remember all the plays, and he'd be out there, and like the groundskeepers go, "Hey Nick, you what? How long you gonna be here? We're gonna turn the lights out. Go ahead, turn the lights out. I'm good." You know, Nick is a hardcore warrior. This dude's out there practicing.
And with the arsenal,
yeah,
with all those toys he got out there now,
more weapons, yeah, than last year.
Can you imagine?
Man, I'd love to see him actually.
And he was George Kittle was his go-to guy.
Every other play. And now he'd have Sanders. You can trust Sanders. You can trust Debo now. And my boy Kendrick, Kendrick's becoming straight money. So you're right.
Yeah,
he's got Mostert. You got Matty B. You got TC. That offense is just you got everything you need right there.
It's clicking right now, Ronbo. It's clicking. Even though we lost some players to injury, we got players who can step in and fill the role.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, when needed. So I got more than all the confidence in the world. I know tomorrow it feels kind of funny, and I kind of feel it too. Like we can't take the Falcons. We can't not take them lightly. We gotta go out there and. We got to go out there and kind of dominate, so that way we can sit. You know, if you know, like you said, we can probably throw in Nick Mullins second half. if things go our way, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Love it.
I sure would not mind seeing it. Oh yeah, and I got one more thing I want to say, Ronbo.
Go ahead.
I want to put. Let me get an installment real quick.
Oh, yeah. And now, it's a pregame. Let me holler at you.
All right. For all the Seattle Seahawks fans and you, Seattle Seahawks.
And Connor Maurice. Man, they're in here, ain't they?
And what's that fat guy's name? The one you was talking about the other night.
Oh, Whitlock, Jason Whitlock, big
Jason Whitlock. This is all for you, right here. Check it out. We're gonna go in there in Seattle, and we're gonna go in there, and we're gonna do even what we did to the Saints. We're gonna go in there probably twice as hard, 3 times as 4 times as hard to Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't even as good as the Saints.
I'm telling you,
and
talk about it.
In there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That little win, you can have that first one, but we're going to go to your home, and we're going to take your lunch money, son. You take that shit to the bank.
Because if we can go into the Superdome and duel with a first ballot Hall of Famer, which, by the way, Russell Wilson is not, and deal with them for 4 quarters, going toe-to-toe, best believe Owen Sullivan's trying to tell me the Niners have never beat Russ, Pete, and Seattle. Or Russ and Pete better get their whooping clothes, get whoop clothes on. Ain't gonna be no more of that. That's done. We can go to the Superdome. We can go in any place.
Are gonna take their lunch money from them, Ronbo. We gonna humiliate them. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. all I could say is just stay healthy, just play ball, just go in, and play, stay healthy the next few weeks because I want to go in there to Seattle. That's the most important game to me out of all the games this year, Ronbo.
All of us.
Is the Seattle Seahawks.
The bitterness against the Hawks, it makes us all. We don't care if the Hawks was out of the playoff situation. Beat that ass. Beat it. And make sure you beat it and put the dirt over them after you get through finish and kill them. Bam! Oh, God, that'd be such a rush. JT,
just thinking about it, huh?
JT, I need your score, though, friend. What do you got for this game?
Okay. Let's see a score. I think we're gonna win by a big margin, Ronbo. I say we're gonna put up 45 points to
Nick Mullins and all.
They can have a 21 points, 3 points.
Good. I'm glad you stopped right there. 21's enough. Woo! JT, we're going to go. I will look for you tomorrow after the game. But hopefully your score is the right one.
All right, Ronbo.
All right. Have a good night, fam.
Niner Empire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I see 49 Lakers. Thanks, fam. It says 49. Let's see. This is what I'm talking about. 49 Lakers is 49 to zip. 49ers win. I would like to see that happen against the Hawks. 49 to zip. The last game of the season, going to the playoffs with me laughing so hard. I'd be filming live from the hospital. I'd be just in hysteria. Nurses trying to hold me down. They're giving me shots. They can't give me enough, right? Because I'm still, take that, you slimy silent. You guys finally bit the dust that you everybody. Ownership is, I'd be like, they be thinking the dude is speaking in tongues. I've never seen anything like that. There's nothing wrong with him other than he seems he lost his mind. Fam, as you know, I never had a whole lot of mind to lose. I can't wait till tomorrow's game. Fam, I don't know, though. We need to chill out or be overconfident. You know what I'm saying? Because the first quarter there's going to be some drama. It's like last week watching Drew Brees. When the 49ers was down 21-7, there I was over there singing, almost ready to sing for the Saints. Turn out the lights, the party's over. All good things. But I was going to dandy down on us because I thought we was whooped. Jimmy G came back out there, put his comb back in his pocket, put the helmet on. Let's get busy, guys. Whoa! Halftime! 28-7. 28-27. Niners, Bonds! Okay. Chill. See you tomorrow. I'll be in your face, at your place. We're going to enjoy this together. Don't forget to bring the guacamole so I could dip them chips from here. That like fair blings. I'll see you tomorrow. Niners! Wow. Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la.